into Lowell, Massachusetts, and Louis going, fuck, nigga, baby, fuck,
Like,
I don't think I like fucking my comfort zone. I said, fuck you, British fucking shit fucker, fag fucker. Jerry's the best I've ever seen. Jerry's incredible. Louis said, well, I opened for Jerry. I opened for Jerry. And I couldn't believe watching watching what a virtuoso he was on stage. And I wanted to go, virtuoso or what? What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, the man was some fucking grand slam hitter, man. Like it's me, Louis, and Tim and Gervais, and he's talking about how fucking Seinfeld the virtuoso. Like, really? Let's see him get heckled.
Holy shit.
The fucking Paul Washington went on.
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed that one, man. That's a good bit. That sounded.
You were good, but it was.
What the hell?
Literally set up what D-Rock did, and Ricky took out his computer and started writing. Just got the bit, takes 10 minutes off. He was writing fucking stuff on his computer during the entire interview. He's that fucking in control of everything. It's like, I have to write during the interview. I'm fucking the guy.
He's prolific. That's why.
And then fucking Ricky Gervais loves the room, loves the energy, but every time Louis spoke, he goes, oh! Jimmy was saying the funniest shit I've ever. Jimmy was doing the guy that's just like the neighbor that states the obvious. They're like, we're on a private jet, and it's about to fucking crash. It's bouncing all over the sky. And Jimmy goes, oh, that's actually not just when that happens. Sometimes I have to think drama music. They were just freezing us out like fucking Isaiah and Magic at the All-Star game, freezing out to it.
Each other. Now we need a clip of that interview. Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
The line I had that big line was Ricky was picking Louis up in a private jet, and Louis was fucking late, right? I forgot my keys. Were you a fucking English fucking retard? I was listening to my fucking, he goes, yeah, we went to a Lowell match. I can't do really good, so Louis said, I had Mickey Ward train me. Mickey Ward's fighter from Lowell match. Remember, he came on the private plane with us, and he trained me for my upcoming stand-up special. And I thought, who the fuck is this talking to me? That's something Louis would mock if anyone else said. Wait, you had a fucking boxing trainer train you to tell fucking jokes? I mean, let's fucking call it spade a spade here, Anthony. Yeah. And fucking, I sat there and said, well, I had an introduction come up, so I think you would. I had a boxing guy training me to get me in shape for my special. What? That's fucking fact, and you know it. We become what we hate.
Wow, man.
And then I said, then he goes, and the reason I was late, we had to get there. We were in Lowell, Mass, plane, and we had to pick up Mickey Ward because he was training me for my HBO special to get me in shape for my special. And in my mind, I'm going, something boxing special? And then he goes on, and Louis goes, yeah. And the reason I was late is because my fucking dog got hit by a car. And that's why I was late. So I hope you're happy. And then I said quietly, driven by Mickey Ward. Like, no one even fucking took their heads up.
Nothing.
It was a fucking ice festival. It was the seniors and the freshmen were sitting at their fucking table. Look at the game tape if you don't believe me.
Wow, I didn't know you had such a problem with Louis C.K. No problem. Great guy.
Opie goes, so you guys, are you problems? So he's like, there's no problem.
No problem. Just some
observation. Saying that he had hired a boxing trainer for his HBO special. I thought, if you told him 4 years ago that he's going to be in the studio and the comic's going to say that, he would have eviscerated said comic, and then you would have went, no, it's going to be you.
Yeah.
Don't get wrong on that, Opie.
I think Jed's right on that. It's a great observation. People do, change, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
in that interview, you just go like,
I said it was a good observation. Those two were definitely on the same
I
page.
know, but good observations like on the fence, like so you can jump over to Louis, like if Louis goes, look, let me tell you what.
When Louis tells his side, I'll go, wow, that's a good observation. Great observation. I'll just call me up.
Okay, you know what? Anthony, the fucking tape speaks for itself.
Yeah.
15 minutes into the interview, I look over, overplaying Space Invaders.
I think it was Angry Birds, but.
Fuck Opie, and fuck Michael Jackson.
Wow, that's harsh. Gosh, damn, Jay. People are loving this shit. Loving the Ricky Gervais. They're loving it. It's,
the whole show is Ricky Gervais, Chris Rock, and and they were just fucking ball watching Jerry, and then in turn, ball watching Luke. Did you feel, Opie, did you feel during that interview like a freshman sitting with seniors at lunch?
oh, really? Yeah. Wow.
It was a very fucking rarefied, like, if we're different.
You can be fooled. That's a little uncomfortable.
It's pretty weird.
And was there any sign that, Jay, that you felt like you were the problem?
No, I didn't. I yelled at it.
That's what I mean.
No, that was before it happened. That was before the interview. He yelled at me before Ricky came in. If you listen to the interview, you'll be amazed at how little I talk.
Really? Yeah, they
I
showed
just
that.
sat there going, I had two things that didn't land, and I went, wow, this is fucking different. All right.
And that's just fucking back out. Yeah, Jay said that. Wow.
And that's saying a lot. Why that's
Now I want to hear this. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to go listen. I'm gonna tangle with those now.
Ron Bennington shut down.
Yeah, Ronnie. Wow.
Me, Opie, and Ronnie, and then Jimmy's going like, yeah. Oh, and the best one, Ricky Gervais said, I loved his face about Jimmy. I thought he was Bobby Kelly.
What?
He goes, I remember you were at the Comedy Cellar, and you were on stage, and Louis said something to me to make me laugh, and I wasn't laughing at you, and I laughed really loud, and you thought I was laughing at you. And I wasn't laughing at you, but it was so loud, and he goes, please don't tell me you've been taking me for that blob of shit.
Jimmy didn't say that. Shit. I think Jimmy pretty much said that. Yeah.
And he was. He thought he was Bobby Kelly.
Wow, man. Jimmy never got over that for the rest of the interview. Oh, I don't doubt it. No, Jimmy will latch on to something. And he half-heartedly says, no, I do know who you are. Oh. All right, Jay Boys. Wow, man.
Ronnie B. and Louis said, you always live in the moment. You're like a fucking dog. You're like a fucking dog. Like you just lick your own balls. Just live in the moment. You have this crazy ability. You're just a fucking annoying stupid fuck. You just live in the moment like all the time. Like a little kid, right, that let go of the fucking handlebars and he doesn't give a fuck what happens. Like that moment of floating in the air. You live in the moment. Fucking fast forward 20 minutes. They're talking about Carl from Ricky Gervais' show, and they go, it's really amazing. He lives only in the moment. Like a Buddha, and that's like really the key to life is really to just live in the moment. And I go, you just said I'm a fucking dog for living in the moment. And then Louis goes, yeah, but like, you're like a bad dog.
Oh, shit. Wow, man.
All I do is a fucking breeze.
Yeah, that was easy.
Paul, Anthony, you like it because I did Harvey Keitel doing Paul Reiser's act. Listen to me. Men use the bar of soap in the middle of their kiss. There's no reason why we have to soap in the middle of their kiss, but men love that spot. And every time we step in the shower, we soap in the middle of our kiss.
Shit, man. See, that's fucking funny.
Well, we had a good week, man. I'm glad you're back. That shit is hard. People are out there talking, people calling you up, telling you suck.
Yeah, right? That's a treat, isn't it? It goes with the job. Fucking assholes. As they do nothing with their lives.
This is my new thing that I do. If I'm going to go on a radio or a TV show, I go on that message board for whatever show it is. and it's like a TV show or whatever, like Criminal Intent or whether it's Leno, and when they're all like talking shit, and anything that's funny on their message board, I bring to the show and I take their own jokes and I shove up in them.
Clever strategy.
The problem is there's absolutely nothing funny on any of that shit.
No.
So Anthony, welcome home, my lover.
Thank you, Mr. J. Morris.
Anthony made Fez cry just by taking out his top.
Ah, Jesus. Is it Fez crying?
Ah, Jesus.
Ah, Jesus. Yeah, I got something to the Fez crying thing. It's very bizarre. Especially when you know you're not trying to make a cry or laugh.
And it's not a bit.
No, I don't think going on too long. The bit that's been going on.
Why isn't it the Ron and Pepper show? Or the Ron, like, what is it?
I don't know. I try to, that's not a question for us to answer. I just try to look at it with passion, understanding, yes. And see what happens. See how it plays out.
He tried Dave McDonald. I mean, there's a lot of guys.
The fact that they got rid of him speaks volumes.
I like how they got a Twitter campaign for Dave. The theory being, companies you can how many Twitter followers you get. Then they'll say, holy shit.
Yeah, get him back.
Got up to us.
And the guy didn't even want a big raise. That's the sad part. He just wanted enough transportation, enough money to survive. And they said no to you commuting on just
I don't know, why are there fucking DJs when I listen to Sirius and I'm listening to like Lithium? Why is there a person in the middle of the day that goes, all right, that was Cheryl Black, Siamese Dream? Like, yeah, you know, stupid. It says it on the fucking.
Yeah, they really need jocks. You don't have to say that shit anymore. You're right. You either know the song, if you don't, you look down at the display. Yeah, then you see it. Oh, that's what does this. Okay.
Hey, every channel has their bizarre jobs. Like, just give it a ball. Hey, Sonny Fox on the Comedy Channel. Literally, I know who you're going to be interviewing.
Well, that was the difference with XM. XM try to teach their guys, you know, to throw out all that radio shit that you learn. This is different. But Sirius took the approach where radio. Yeah, so do your radio. Yeah, they do the one you listen to the songs that they play when they're right there on the fucking display. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Big more with another direct point.
Like Charlie Sheen, Criminal Intent got moved up to Sunday first. The fourth episode, they moved up to the career episode.
So you're going to be on Sunday the 1st. That's next Sunday.
Yeah, the career episode.
Wait, that's this Sunday.
Yes, stupid.
All right. I just looked at the calendar. That's exciting.
It's going to be next Sunday, the first. But this Sunday.
You know. And look at the time. It's not at all.
But that's good. And just so your listeners know, I'm supposed to look like that. Having a cracked out fucking wacko that has, you know, that's like bloated on drugs. Everybody goes, wow, Jay Moore's fucking a little beat up. I'm like, yeah, I've been out in the show. They put makeup on me to make me look great.
Yeah, you're supposed to go cold down and shit. Yeah, because I made a little video and I took a couple pictures on set and people were like, wow, he looks like shit. It's like, he's playing Charlie Sheen.
If you really want to see what it looks like, go to Opie Live on YouTube. When I'm in my underwear, I walk to West Village. That's beautiful. It's down. The Opie Point job. They're from. I look detective class. I look like Kevin James.
It's a little confusing. And then your dog had a play day with some guy's gay dog.
Yeah, it was a gay dog party.
They had a little play day. I didn't know they were humping each other. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Anthony, where are my gays at? I go to shows. I'm walking on out the West Village with a Louis Vuitton store. I'm walking to Teacup Jordan.
Yeah.
Happy birthday doing that.
You should have gained some gays. You should have definitely gotten some gay. You got some gays.
Let's get the gay out of the show.
We have. Let's get the Opie and Anthony out of the show. Jesus Christ. Come on. I'm working overtime today.
See you, Anthony. Welcome home.
Jay Morris. Thank you, my friend.
Any threesomes on the phone there?
Good ass. I'm a good boy these days.
Oh, you got a good boy.
Yeah.
A beautiful girl.
The beautiful girls. TK Club.
Who are these people? I love you, boys.
All right, Jay. Thanks, Jay.
I think it's just like I try to. If it was just a situation of just barfing, I would love to do that.
Right.
But whatever happens, I just.
Do you make pictures in your mind? Is that what it is? Like when you start to talk about it, you take it on like it's happening to you, right? Like it was your cock breaking. Like you could feel the pain. The same way, like what if you were taking an enema, Earl, but they were full. And you feel that wave of heat.
Oh God, I was thinking of that scene from
Yeah,
fucking American History X.
punch your mouth.
I
You
still
know-
can't watch that scene.
Before, of course, I ain't black. Before the white people were like the funniest scene in the
I
movie.
thought it was a comedy.
Yeah, me too. I was like, why did they take out the laugh track?
Yeah. I called my dad up. I said, "You miss fucking Jerry Lewis. I got something for you now." I said, "Norton, you're gonna love him."
They should do that to the Benny Hill music.
Why not?
But everything else the fucker say, that's like the hacked way to get on YouTube.
It is the.
Check out YouTube, we're blowing up.
What is this thing? I'm busting balls a little bit.
Hey, I'm having a fucking party. Right away, get fucking fresh.
Earl, I need you to go down for us. I want you to think. I want you to focus.
Not that that's
What got you worse?
Before the guy jumps on your head when you got your mouth on the curb, just picture your teeth scraping on that fucking New York City cement where it's like painted red because you can't park there.
Stay up, bro. You feel the grit.
That was a
Stay up.
fake one.
I know, he's fucking faking.
You feel the grit. You're right away fucking fresh.
All right, Earl, why don't we do this? What have you done? What do you do for a living? Let's go over all your work one at a time.
Teeth on the cement. Teeth on the cement, bro.
Have you called Elo back? That's what fucking made you faint last time.
What if we filed your teeth? We file teeth like this back, like a nail file. Do we have a nail file, like a nail clipper? Just file your
You
inside.
want to do that, Earl?
Let's do it. Let's do it. You got it? You got a nail
What?
clipper?
You can do that, or we still get some of Stalker Patty's pubes. You fucking floss with them.
oh,
You can take the pain of the
give me
disgusting.
the pain. Give me the pain every time.
You'd rather have your teeth filed.
I'd rather have my teeth out.
Oh, I've been to the dentist so much to live.
That's a pain slap, bro. You got a fucking pain slap thing going on.
You can't stuff Patty's pubes. Give me the pain every single
Eater box. Eater box?
Or ass. Yeah.
No.
Make it pick.
Oh,
Make it pick right now.
eater ass. Liquor asshole? Or like spread it open and put your tongue up her asshole. Where you feel like it's wrong.
It's got to get in there. There's a point where it feels like it's wrong.
You're like, wow.
That's disgusting.
Like if I keep going, I'm gonna touch shit with my mouth because she just got that animal where they pump shit into your fucking ass. How do you like that? I will
Stand up.
stand up.
Come on,
Like a
stand up.
baby wearing black stuff.
No leaning.
Who you
Stand
guys?
up. Hands out. And just remember,
Can you make Dave pee his pants today?
yeah, he'll do it. Dave, you up for piss pants today?
Sure, absolutely.
Earl, no problems.
No.
What's the problem, Earl?
What's wrong?
It is really
Oh.
It really is.
Oh, I just fucking saw him do it. That's so gross. Take a big whip.
It was up there
Now,
far
Mike,
enough to be uncomfortable.
There's something wrong with it? Yeah.
They go,
That help you?
kind of like a minstrel show.
Yeah, you get it. He did.
Instead of using those arms to maybe push the mic away,
He flapped it like a blackbird. He tried to fly away. Make me the little birdie, let me fly away.
Febreze
Earl,
and
stand
ass.
up, man. Stand up. You gotta stand on your own pits.
My mic smelled like Febreze and ass.
have you been eating Febreze?
You know, I had a lot of crab last night. I had a lot of crab. I had a crab cobs after the
You look like,
That's good.
okay.
I guess Mo doesn't
No,
have
he
it.
thinks he's golfing.
Oh.
All right.
He's a golfer.
Now for YouTube, I want to yell, "I'm Special Delivery Jones, so I can get out of any hole." All right. So they won't know. They'll fucking think on YouTube that it's some kind of an update and everybody will love it. All right. Yeah.
I'm Special Delivery Jones, and I can get out of any hole.
Oh.
Come on, Special D.
That's me.
That's
That's
D.
me.
That's D.
Oh.
That's D. He's not sleeping. He's faking.
you gotta go longer than that.
No, special delivery. I will say this: he's out of it.
Yeah.
He got out of it.
Yeah, you did get out just by tapping.
That seems like cheating.
That's his reversing role.
He taps.
He's gonna tap it.
No.
Kids, my feet are fine.
Yeah, he's tapping away over there. What happened? SD. You want to oil up your head? That way you can get out of every fucking time that they do it?
Just rush for the air going through my pipe.
Rush of hair.
Air.
Those Patty's pubes again. Why do you guys agree to be choked out? I never met a weirder group of fucking people in my life. But you guys have the job.
Yeah.
You know what happens to Slip? He loves it.
Everybody's a temp though when they're with us.
What happened to Dave on Friday where everyone's gonna vote?
He's gonna get voted out and he'll be gone.
I thought you were against voting shows. Now you are one.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that.
What happened to you?
Yeah, I don't know. It changed, didn't it? It's awful. SD, let's do it, okay? Pour the water on your head, Earl, so it looks like you've been doing this for a while.
Get him a fucking parrot. He'll be Coco Beware.
You want to do that? What was that parrot's name?
Frankie.
Oh yeah, Frankie. Stuck into the mic. Which is worse?
Your last breath was like Master Po's choke lock or Jay Moore's fart mic.
All right, let's go, SD.
Don't put me on YouTube.
Yeah, you didn't say that. And cut and back.
Say, look at these special.
Yeah, you gotta do your special delivery job.
I'm special delivery channels and I get out of any hold.
Did you tap, Earl?
Did he tap or did his hand just collapse?
You know why I fucked it up? I said, Earl, let's do that again. What happened that time, Spence? What happened, dude?
You almost won.
Like specialist in the army.
The hair was getting really black. In the room, just you could just feel like
Wait, here's what I want you to do. When you can't handle it anymore, count to 5. When you know you're at your worst spot, count to 5. Go for the record.
I won't be able to.
Hey, you will. It's like when you get anesthesia, they go count back from 100. Everybody gets to 90.
I got to 4 when I did it.
Can't get him under.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let's call us.
We had a call from
Beethoven is calling.
I thought it was a Popeye theme in there.
Then got a call from
Right.
from the Von Trapp sisters.
All right, wait, hold on. Earl, yell it out. I'm Special Delivery Jones. Why are you being choked?
Say it now. Earl, say your special delivery joke.
Tap out, Earl. There he goes. Tap him. All right, he's tapping. He's really tapping. What happened, Earl?
Now, are you getting choked or is there a lack of air?
What happened to you?
Now, say this. Just say it. Loaded, loaded. Say that.
You get choked out.
Say it.
You get choked.
Say loaded, loaded. When you look, say it.
All right, Earl, we're going to shoot this over. It sounded like the way it's going. I want you now to say Special Delivery Jones and come meet me at the Armory this weekend. And then you start getting choked.
What about Bobo Brazil?
You want to go that way with the Cocoa Pot, flying Cocoa Pot?
I'm the master of the cocoa bat.
Bobo Brazil.
Was it a Cocoa Pot or flying Cocoa Pot? I can't remember.
I think it was a flying cocoa butt.
Comedically, it's fine.
Sure, I was.
There.
Yeah.
My friend met Bobo. Oh, we got to run a time.
No, we're not. Go ahead.
My buddy was like 7th grade. They all waited for Bobo Brazil to go to Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah.
And waited and waited. He just had a pink Cadillac with a white woman in his big fur coat. And they waited. They waited for like 4 hours. This is the 60s. And he goes,
Hey, kids, stay at school, kids. Stay at school.
and he walks by and they all just looked at each other. All like 9 of them at the same time said, "We can leave school."
It's up to us.
Yeah, like they never went back. Like we never even knew we had that option.
Yeah.
Bobo Brazil.
Right.
Don't end up like me, kids, with a big white woman in a nice car.
See the fucking size of that guy back in his pre-steroids?
He was amazing. Earl, who else could? You could be the big cat or in the last.
That's a good one.
You want to do that?
Tony Atlas, I say before the big cat.
Black Superman?
If you want to do big cat, I think we got a crown around here somewhere you put on your head. And act like you're. Oh, where are you going? Tony Atlas?
I will say this about Master Po. I've watched it on YouTube a couple times. No one really seems to mind being choked out by you.
No, he's very competent.
You got the gentlest hands.
Very gentle. I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah.
All right. You looked at me for a second like I was next. That doesn't fly here, Pop.
Well,
Look at faster with the big heart.
he got pretty long with the sentences. It was very fucking irritating for him. He likes you to keep it short.
Oh, good.
Earl, how you feel?
Wobbly, really.
You need the chair? Would you rather go without it?
Yeah, go without it.
Yeah, go without it.
I never saw Steve Jones with a chair. Unless he
I
was
saw one
smashing
across the back.
dusty roads
Yeah.
across the back.
Yeah. That's
Two men trampled to death, going to the same punchline.
Well, what are you going to do? Now there's brilliance in the room.
Do you want to be Ernie the Cat Lad, or Bobo Brazil, or do we paint a moon on your belly and it's Kamala?
You want to go Kamala style? Let's stop you.
Oh, yeah. But I'm doing the butcher with the plastic fork. Very nice. What do you think this fucking... Oh, what do you think?
If you want, we can get like a butterfly net over Dan's fucking head here. He can bring you in from the other way.
John Olerud's back.
Yeah. All right, Earl.
All right.
Who are you going to be this time?
I'll go with Bobo Brazil.
And I want you to really be a character. Just don't say the lines. Fucking be there as if it's happening.
Because my friend will look this up on YouTube.
Right.
It'll say Earl is Bobo
Right.
Brazil getting shut
I
down.
want you to say this. I'm Bobo Brazil.
Stay in school.
Yeah, because of staying in school.
Yeah, and then you gotta go.
Yeah.
Without Bobo Brazil, stay in school. Yes. No, I'm,
Bobo! Bobo! Bobo Brazil. I knew I should have stayed in school. We can leave school?
And is he gone?
He's the most gone I've seen him. He has no package whatsoever. I'm never gonna blame him. Where's he gonna go, Master Paul? Go downstairs, get on the E train, head over to the Yankee Stadium.
No, he takes the N train.
He sure does. He is the N train.
Yeah. Get some water on him, Dad. Wet him, yeah, that's it, Bill. Wet him down. Wet down the head. Yeah.
Want some hot sauce?
Yeah, get it on him.
Earl, how's it feel?
Yeah.
You alright?
Ah.
Is it way better, Bobo?
Excuse me, Mr. Brazil.
Bobo! Bobo! How did it feel to get choked out by the tax man? IRS? What was it?
Yeah, IRS, yeah.
Razor Ramon behind you there.
the bank guy.
All right, Earl, how'd that one feel? Was that the best?
This Russian blood just streaming in my head right
Is
now.
it Coldplay?
Why don't we bring Dave in for a little show? Dave.
Earl, hold on. May I? It's your show. May I? What if, Earl, you were masturbating and that happened right as you were about to ejaculate? Do you think that would enhance your orgasm?
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? Why the fuck is Michael Hutchins dead, Earl? Think about what you said.
Why don't we do this? You get choked out again, but you're singing this time, and you're fucking jacking the whole time.
Ooh.
This time. Yeah, go with it.
Why don't you get choked out and talk about bad brains, and then even when you're unconscious, you'll still keep going?
I'm wondering if you could do this, Bo. Is it possible to choke out a tag team at the same time? Yeah.
Handicap match.
We go Bobo Brazil and who's Bob back? Young Bob. You're young Bob back.
I've never seen that.
I will not relate it like Earl. I'm gonna fucking wipe this shit. Like Bobby Backlund would do. Yeah, but Bobby Backlund in person.
Like when he beat George Animal Steel in 29 seconds because he was short on time in the garden that night. And I didn't get my money back. That 13-year-old kid did not get his money back. Just because fucking Sergeant Slaughter had to go through out a parade with somebody. Sergeant Slaughter and Ivan Putski went 40 minutes. So Backlund and Steele goes 29. He just wraps them up in the small package. It's all over. Speaking of small packages, Dave, I've never seen you in person. And I gotta say, you could haunt a fucking house. I'm gonna walk up and down my road stuff. All of it. Everyone is in, and then the memory of him when he was there.
Yeah, Dave. Well, it's something, I guess. You know.
Why? Jersey in the house. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
It's for the guards. All right, now, are you gonna be Backlund or you got anybody else?
I'm gonna go with Backlund. Let's stick with Backlund. Get a singlet. Get him a fucking singlet. Make him crawl. Like
Then I fucking drinks. I want you to do this. I want you to yell, it's 1973 and I'm Bob Backlund. And I've never been beat.
Okay. Hold on. I'm doing the Harvard step test. Yeah, set the world record on Channel 9 with that fake fucking manager. Remember that? Arnold Mullen, the golden boy. The golden boy.
He's the golden boy? Why are you the golden boy? You're a fat guy in a suit. And no rep.
Doesn't a part of you wish that they got choked out while we were looking? So we're just sitting here talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey, don't fuck up the dead.
You're gonna go the same time, or you gonna look at that? Go the same time, or
Yeah.
first me? Whatever
Yeah.
you guys want.
All right, they're both.
But I think Dave's gonna fight Arnold super hard because I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
they work against him.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
It's 1973. I'm Bob Backlund. I ain't never been beat.
When did you get black? Let's do that.
Bob Backlund
From Minnesota.
He's like the Dan Gable of the WWF, the Chael Sanderson, if you will. 1973. I'm Bob Backlund, and I've never been beat. Oh, start all right.
First of all,
Oh, time out. I think 2 out of 3 falls. The first one might have fallen because it's Bob Backlund. No one showed.
first of all, you can't choke out 2 people at the same time.
Come on.
I would use you as a shield.
Take me
And I would take you down on the ground, and then I would get on top of you and choke you out while you're on top of him. That should be interesting.
Wait, let's take it one at a time. First, let's just see how he does. Let's see.
Dan said while you had these two on the ground, he would kick you in the face.
Let's just do, just do Dave the first time. We're going to see how it plays.
But you gotta get right on. I'm like, right where he says, and I have never been beat. You just gotta get on.
Sometimes
This is for
Yeah.
YouTube. This is gonna have over 6,000 hits. You're gonna sell this, dude.
It's a run-in.
Yeah, it really is. I'm about.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, let him get a little woozy first.
What happened, Bob?
Oh, God.
what happened?
What happened? He went a little more aggressive.
I don't think he
know. I thought
No, he didn't. It was the way you said you'd never been beat. Who's the one running around the same I'm Bob Backlund?
He didn't fucking get the line out first.
Yeah, you know what? All right, he's gonna have to be Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
All right, let's try this again.
That was on.
Yeah.
Let him get his
Hold on.
line out, Razor Ramon. I'm Bob Backlund, 1970.
Wait. I said I've never beat. And I just I gotta tell you the truth, this is the happiest I've ever been. Normally I don't do this kind of joy.
Why do you curse so much?
What?
I don't like this.
Here's where you gotta do it.
Sorry.
You gotta do this. I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1973, the year of Almost Famous. And I've never been beat.
Okay.
What does that mean? Right? That's when the film Almost Famous was set, 1973.
I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1973, the year of Almost Famous, and I've never been beat.
That's so stupid.
Forget the Almost Famous.
All right, easy.
What are you talking about?
Tap, only tap. Hey, tap.
You kind of waved. I don't know.
What do? You went and made a fool out of yourself over there, Dave.
Why are you gonna break stuff?
I almost had it.
I didn't know that there was anything on the ground.
Yeah, you're acting crazy, and we're trying to do something. Now, I gotta tell you something else. The Almost Famous line doesn't even make sense now.
Oh,
I made a giant mistake.
I did. I saw the box.
Yeah, you started closing that.
That was really
Exciting, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back to the hotel and look at the box.
Sure. All right, now we're gonna.
This motherfucker is very hilarious. Especially straight eyes with the headphones on.
All right, why don't we do this? Wait, you all right, Bob?
Bobby's a little.
Yeah, a little woozy.
Seeing some. Well, what happened in all those battles against the Iron Sheik? Did he let the butterflies make him tap out?
Oh,
He kept going. Fight until he got him in the Boston Crab.
I did five. That's true.
You put Master Put.
The golden boy threw in the towel.
You put Razor as. Yeah, I can't. I don't. Ron just started.
Yeah,
Please. You need to get Razor Ramon in the figure 4 leg lock before this is over.
Okay.
I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1975, and I've never been beat. Right into the camera. I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1975. I have never been beat.
There he is. That's the tapping. Finally been beat.
Bob Backlund.
That's
He's 40-1. All right. Now say, I am Salvatore Malomo.
Up you go.
Oh, I'm wrestler number 1. These are a little more hardcore.
How about this? I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1975. I've just been listening to Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run, and I've never been beat.
77.
And I thought it was came out 75.
75 was.
Wait, let me check.
Well, but you know, Earl Bobo Brazil.
75.
Earl means the year 5.
All right, let's do this.
Dan, how did this commercial go for you?
Just go like this. Now your line is, I'm Bob Backlund. We go back to Earl, and I'm Bobo Brazil, master of the flying cocoa butt. And then we're back to Dave, and we've never been defeated. We're going to say defeated instead of beat.
So no Born to Run album?
No.
No,
That's what we call exposition. That's exposition.
I'm Bob Backlund.
Bobo Brazil, master of the flying cocoa butt.
And we as a tag team are undefeated right now.
The cringing bothers me. The fact that you cringe.
Well, like, sound problem? Sound problem? You can never know that a run-in is coming. And can't react to it before it gets there.
Wait,
We're supposed to do that line together, right?
Did
Yeah.
Snooker know when Morocco hit him in the face with the shell, they wrote the beads all over his face and then pile drove him on the cement floor? I mean, that shit scarred me, right?
Yeah.
Remember that when they jumped him?
Yeah, sure.
That shit scarred me.
Always scary.
I was 13 years old.
And that was the end of him too, right?
You know why?
He never came back.
Not really, no.
He think he was in jail. He killed his wife. That's how they wrote him up.
Yeah.
10 years for killing your wife.
Well, there was also another thing of a certain guy, one of those fucking Samoans, who supposedly threw a woman out of a hotel building too.
Jim Brown does it every other week.
Yeah, but this was 15 floors up.
So what?
Mm.
His sister's a bounty.
Ready for this, guys?
Earl's getting a little too chipper. He might have to be next.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Earl
Let's go
first.
back to Bobo Brazil,
Yeah.
the king of the flying cocoa butt.
Yeah.
We could put them on their knees like midget wrestlers, and Dave could be Lord Littlebrook, and Earl could be the Haiti Kid.
Yeah. All right, you want to do
I
that?
won't even think about it. Where's Big A? Is Big A here today?
A big A.
Big A!
Damn Big A.
Big A's the coolest. All right, let's do this. You say I'm Bob Backlund. Then back to you. I'm Bobo Brazil, master of the flying cocoa butt. Then you pick up with I'm Franco Harris, Pittsburgh's favorite son. And then we're back to all of a sudden somebody yells out, "Hey, he's got a knife! Break his thumb! Break his thumb!" You know, it's going to seem like it's a Bobby Kennedy thing, but it's more of an homage.
Okay.
It actually happened.
Just for Malcolm X. Like, get your hand out of my pocket.
You want to go with that? You want to go with the Malcolm X
You
thing?
get 3 little girls in there and watch you jump out with your daughters.
I didn't know that they were there.
Yeah, they're in the fucking second row. They're on the ballroom, man.
Wow.
He's wearing a lot.
Do you want me to do the take your hand out of your pocket, my pocket one?
I don't even know if everyone's going to get this. This is you,
All right.
not BET.
All right. You know what? Can I make a suggestion, Ron?
I wish you would.
I'll run it by you. I would suggest keeping it. I'm Bobo Brazil or somebody more closer to Bob Backlund. And let's keep the focus on the stars here.
All right, you're out. Franco Harris is out?
Yeah. Let's get it closer to you later. We'll throw it up.
You won't use it, I know.
I
What
just want
do I know how to do on my computer?
I just want
I
to
write books. Bestsellers, Fez.
maybe part of it.
True. I love you, man.
I love you back.
Everything you say, my fucking wife goes, Fez.
Jesus, crazy.
Don't you hear what Bennington is saying?
Yeah.
He goes, I know, but Fez. Because, you know, it's like when the pauses make the symphony.
Yeah,
Fez is the pause.
that's great for me. That's great. We just put the fucking paycheck and use the pause. All right, let's do this. In the, are you ready with this?
Backward. Get him a singlet. Take your shirt off.
What is wrong with it?
Take your shirt off.
Really good. My fucking Adam's out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bobby will do what Bobby does.
How about that kid that dropped that end zone pass for Rutgers? You know, the Rutgers got $500,000 for the Texas Bowl.
Earl, Dave, click that back.
No. It's great.
Bob Backlund didn't wrestle with the shirt.
Leave it off. Leave it down. I gotta make.
Or a sweater.
I'm gonna make an executive decision here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we need it off.
I keep it up. All right, now your line is Bob
Where's the
Backlund.
black bag tattoo?
Yeah. And I've got a collar slipping on my chest. And what are other tattoos for? It's just fucking freakish.
Well, this is Pink Floyd, one of the greatest bands of all time. This is for Pearl Jam, another one of the greatest bands ever. This is from Radiohead. What a great band they are. And the rest of this is, you know, bullshit.
Over here, Jane's Addiction, Nirvana, Kings of Leon. There's a lot of other
Leon, one of my favorites.
Any bands that aren't in 1994?
I love Kings of Leon. You know, what do you want me to do? It's brand new.
Where's your
Get it
Zoso
that time
shoe on your neck? Get the fucking Stephon Marbury Zoso.
All right, where are we going?
Black back wears his own shoes and broke his own heel in his $15 shoes. You know that? You know, the shine is from his fucking Starberry shoes.
He's running Bobos.
You're Bobos.
I'm losing the light.
I'm fucking losing the light. Got you, Gary.
Yeah, it really is.
Speaking of
Miller
Bobos.
time. It's Miller time. All right, how are we doing this? Who's getting choked out this time? You want to, Earl? Or are we going back to Bob Back?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Let's say, hi, I'm Bob Backlund. It's 1975, and I've never been beat. Major Ramon swoops in. Don't shoot. Whoa. You're not paying attention.
Oh, wow. I'll put it turn sideways so we can see the bruises.
Your neck. No, your neck.
I think I'm kidding around. I'm really getting a lot of pain. He's a lot more aggressive today.
No, he's breaking it.
Why don't we do a combo?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right next to Earl.
You get choked out. When you tap out and hit the deck, then you go, I'm Bobo Brazil. Fuck Bob Backlund. I've never been beat. And then Razor Ramon gets you too. Ready? On 3. Let's go. You ready?
And we're rolling.
And
1973, I'm Bob Backlund, and I ain't never been.
All right, Bob Backlund's down.
give the mic to Bobo Brazil, quick.
And I'm Bobo Brazil, master of the flying cocoa butt, and I've never been married.
Don't tap, Bobo. You can fight it.
How about? Oh, he's gone. He's gone, Paul.
Dave's still out.
Yeah, he's gone. Stay in school. They're both out. Get water. Help them out here. Oh, you went a little too hard that time, I think. Dave's still gone. Yeah, that'll help them. That'll feel better. A little cold water. All right. We might want to choke these guys less. Master Pro just literally made me think it's all over. I thought, well, we're all going to be fucking interviewed by the cops in a couple of minutes.
Oh my God, yes. He got me right over the throat
Yeah.
this time. I don't think I'm ever gonna come back out of that. I feel
You're
fine.
talking. Yeah, you're already out.
Doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
feel like, oh,
You're right. That's the price.
I can't see, guys.
Yeah, you need some more.
Really? They got a fucking match. They got a fucking match now.
Go, get him some hot sauce. Get him some hot sauce. Calm down. You know, how you doing, Earl? You need some water?
I'm really struggling to see.
Yeah, all right, take it easy, both of you. You just got choked out. Is this normal, Master Poe?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're not worried about it at all?
Are you choking them, Bo, or are you cutting off the blood to the brain through the jugular?
I'm cutting off the oxygen. Of course, it cuts off the blood.
Is that a good thing? You just cut off
everything.
It's kind of like a cock ring for your head.
Okay.
Is that how you would explain it?
Yeah.
No, that's how he explained it.
Not in court.
Is my vision gonna return eventually?
Yeah.
No.
Not yours. Fucking that fucking guy.
No.
You can never fire him.
It's all Friday. It's all Friday.
Hey Dave, I tell you what. You get fired Friday, you come work for me. I'll put you in the floor 3 nights a week. I'm not gonna bullshit you, Charlie Moran. My business is down 30%. You come work for me. I'll put you in the floor. Waiter. How's that? I'll put you in the floor as a waiter. What are you, a waiter? Yeah, I'm up for you a fucking job here, Charlie. Kicks him in the ass.
The greatest
You
movie ever.
fucking jerk.
It's the greatest movie ever.
If I'm so stupid, Charlie, how come you have an FBI driver commercial plates?
What are you doing though? You all right?
Yeah, it's just that when the air comes back, just
Too
everything.
much air. You need a little choking before you get on gets in. Choke a little more so it's not such a rush. Needs to be bent out. Yeah.
It just goes like just shoot through your head. It's like this weird little rush that goes through your head.
Dave, what if you masturbated while you were getting choked out and I'm serious, you ejaculated right during your consciousness? Would it be like,
That killed the NXS guy. I ain't Stephen Hutchins.
No, you're not.
you know Richard Attenborough?
Yeah.
You know, hey, I have a couple questions about your body. And
I haven't gone to gym.
I know, if that's what you know.
You know,
I want a lot of pictures. I like,
my mom is just sending me like fucking Christmas money, man.
all right,
Everyone has DPS.
you know what? I don't know,
Just a joke out pocket. I apologize.
I'm just
Mr. Moore, I apologize.
Throw it down.
Yeah. No, I'm a guest on the CBS show. It's,
Yeah. Let's not make
one
it
that that guest star in.
you know? So why not?
Yeah.
Right? Why not? One of
Secondly,
the noms, or I'll look it up.
oh,
Later, come on.
That'd be till September.
can I stand up and let me see your erect?
He's trying to Google the air.
Look at the size of your nipples. You got like the biggest nipples I've seen on a man. Yeah, that's right.
I'm fertile.
What does that
mean?
That means I can have babies. What's the tattoo under your merkin up there?
This is Lucky Boy.
Oh, in your chest.
If someone tricked me today,
You must know they said to give me good luck. It means pedophile in prison.
Well, you lived up to it again today, lucky boy.
I'm gonna be pedophile in prison. You gotta get him in the county.
Yeah. Look at it.
He doesn't need that tattoo to get raped in prison.
No.
What's the one on your chest? Underneath the collar?
Scorpio, that's my son.
It looks like it looks like what's on the Rockets jersey.
You think out that at the Gene Dixon tattoo shop.
Yeah, don't sit down. It looks like the Houston Rockets logo when you blurred vision. How the fuck is that a Scorpio?
I love the team.
Alright, here's the thing. Master Poe hasn't even choked anyone out in 10 minutes and you guys are still fucked up.
Hey, you want to choke up?
No.
Your show's great, by the way.
Seriously.
What I've heard.
I heard good things still.
Bro, what are you doing?
I heard from Sam. Because the news are amazing.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Franco Harris. You pissed off the Rocky Flyer got all that attention just because he had shrapnel in his leg?
I'm not here to talk about the Steelers.
Paper wire. Bro, no one heard anything. What are you looking around for? You're acting like you're hearing bells and whistles.
I'm just so ahead of it. Right?
What's wrong though?
Count backwards. Count backwards from 30.
And then count basic from 30. Ready?
29, 30, 29, 28, 27,
Faster.
26.
By twos. Count backwards.
Acting like a fucking human being.
Sorry, I'm a little gone right now. I got choked out 4 times.
It's like,
Tony, you're on my side.
Lonnie, the first time in all the years I've been with you guys, you sound a little nervous here when
I was fucking scared shitless, man. Because from here I saw Earl's eyes roll back, and then all I could see of Dave is that he wasn't moving. And I go, we got a fucking double fucking homicide on our hands.
that was fucking fun.
Believe me, I've been in this situation where y'all get fucking drug in. Everybody starts squealing on each other and sucking.
Who's gonna squeal on who?
Believe me,
First one to roll.
he's fucking chirping. Me? Yeah, that's why I tell you
I
nothing.
can't say it.
Yeah.
Franco Harris, what color am I over there?
Fucking tweeting, fucking breaks the fucking to the 911 operator. Doesn't even wait for the cops to get in. Just spill it. That was scary. That was really scary, fellas.
Hey, you were unconscious on the ground.
Yeah. Luckily, got some cold water on you.
That wasn't,
Stop, drop, and roll. That's how you get out of the pain.
yeah. You could have woken me up some other way besides pouring the water. I don't know. Why did Earl, it's amazing to me that Earl, in semi-consciousness, had the wherewithal to throw cold water on your body.
That's nice.
It was Earl, of course, huh? Thanks a lot. No, it was me. Yeah, it was fucking Earl.
Please.
Always sticking up for me. That's what he does. He pours cold water on me all my life.
Tomorrow's your last day, big man. So,
Not unless I get.
quiet. But you need oxygen for that brain, don't you?
Still a little quiet. I can barely see you. Hey, what's the deal with tomorrow? What happened?
The vote out happens. He's already down 2-0.
Oh, it is.
Listen to the first 20 listeners, and they get to say stay or go.
After he does his board gossip routine.
Yeah.
A lot of the listeners are just fucking cops.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're leaving it to the hands of the mob.
He put it up there. He went with it.
He insisted on the listeners deciding.
Because I man up. Day in, day out.
Ow. How's that?
Day in, day in.
When that was 1973.
I know one day at a time. I don't know that song.
Do me a favor. Don't be tugging at your underwear while you're talking to him. It's very fucking uncomfortable.
They're very itchy.
Yeah.
Claire just bought these for me and answer the question, Claire. I get boxers and she bought boxer briefs and they're tight. And let me tell you something though. When you just walk, sometimes I'll wear just like the little boy briefs. What are they called? Just briefs?
Underoos.
No, like just the white, regular.
Yeah.
Tidy whities. The tidy whities.
Yeah.
And then once in a while, when you're with your lady, you get a hard out of the tidy whities, you feel like a fucking animal. Oh, that's true. Because you were used to walking around your boxers with like you're pitching a tent in those tidy whities. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
me see you orange pubic hair. I'm not gonna show that in the camera over here. Yeah.
Let's get that on YouTube.
I don't think so.
You buy a crutch.
First of all, it's not gonna make YouTube standards, as everyone should readily know.
We'll put it on FBA then.
Well, fucking forgot my password.
Oh, you did?
I shaved.
Oh, stop. Fuck. I'm not gonna be.
I shaved because I'm even embarrassed by, the old fire crush type deal.
But seriously, I don't want this to be some kind of fucking prison sports show. What happened, Earl?
Earl is just sitting in a chair like we brought Grandma in for her 99th birthday.
He's Norbit.
Did you see anything on the other side, Earl? Did you see sweet Jesus?
One just went
He's
really.
white, isn't he, Earl?
Yeah, he's white as
How
black.
about when you saw Jesus and he looked at you and said, "Hi, how are you? Let me ask you a question."
No, jeez, that had to break your heart. Jesus looks just like Greg Allman. Exactly like Greg Allman.
Think so?
Yeah.
That's right.
Just went black. I couldn't even raise my hand to tap out. It just went to black really fast.
You guys are fucking soft, man.
There you are.
I tried to fight it. You know what Magic Pro told me when he was walking me upstairs? He goes, "I hope no one asks me to choke him out because I've been training for 14 years." On the what, never Paul? You got the New York, the winter hat on, the sunglasses. You're like incognito. You're signing me in downstairs. Met me at the door. Gracious guy.
That's him.
And he said to me, "You were going to leave. Yes or no? Were you going to leave earlier?"
Yes, I was.
And you stuck around. So I said, "No, I want Poe to stay." And he said to me, pulls me aside. He goes, "I think I should leave. Because if Robin gets going on this choking people outfit, I have not trained in 14 years. I've not been in a dojo in 18 years." But he was choked out by a fucking pink belt in origami over here.
That's a depressing thought.
More depressing is the fact that I thought that would be funny when I said it. You want to hear depressing?
Yeah,
I thought that was a good idea to me when I said
Yeah.
it. I don't care. I'm willing.
Here's Earl. Earl, you're not even talking anymore. You're not even part of this. Oh, jeez. Speak. Earl. Speak. Talking to the partner.
Oh, God.
What's wrong?
What plane signs?
I'm American. They got outside super breeze on. There you go. You're fine now. Now you can breathe. There you go. Now you can breathe. It's all good again. It's all balanced. I know. A little crusty. I'm not gonna lie to you about that.
That hot sauce is evil juice.
Oh, for that. You want to do a little hot sauce, Dave?
I can do some hot sauce.
Yeah. We'll let them know.
Put some hot sauce in your torso. Be a fucking man. Be an animal, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
it'll
you.
only burn my head.
If you put it on your armpits, it'll fucking burn the shit out of you. You don't believe me?
I doubt that.
Let's go, hot man. It's Frank's Red Hot.
Put your dick in it. Let's see if you can't blow something.
Put your dick in it. No, drink it. Get a good. No. Pour it in your hand and wipe it all over your armpits.
I love it.
Armpits. Armpits.
Why wait?
Armpits. Let's go.
Pay your bits first.
All right.
Good health. Yeah, well, you know what? Don't get it all over the floor either, like an animal. Yeah, use it like a paper towel. It's a place of respect here.
Oh, okay. I think Earl wanted to make a point of some sort.
All right, easy, you animal. Here comes Eastside Dave.
No, with your hand. Not with a tissue. What are you, a fucking...
It looks like a
Like
fucking
that.
pie.
Pour it in your hand like this and it's going to get all over the floor. Who cares? Well, you got to clean it. You work here. Is that a campfire in your forearm?
It smells good though.
It
smells better than when we were there.
It's like your fucking arm. Stings a little bit.
Yeah, sure it should.
What is that, a campfire on your arm?
Yeah. What's
Really?
wrong? Stinks?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why would that stink? Get one or the other.
Ow! You're fucking... No. Deodorant.
What? It's such a sensitive animal.
Ow! Give me some fucking water.
No, wait.
No.
What do you want?
Hey, take the pain. No, the other one. Take the pain. No, that one.
Hold on.
Put your arms up. It's sticking, man. It's sticking. I need water.
Hey, I got water.
How is it? I can't take it. No, I can't take it. It's fucking mixing with my deodorant.
Why?
It's mixing with my deodorant.
Frothing in the mouth. He's got rats.
No.
What? Fuck yourself. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. Use your words.
No.
would that hurt? Do you know how that could hurt?
The only thing I can think of, Ronnie, is it's such a sensitive part on the body.
No, it is.
That it's going right through.
Why would that hurt though?
Mix with my deodorant. Oh, the deodorant would make a shield. Like a boy. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. I can't do it, man. You get choked out. Okay, James Brown. Oh, man.
Does that really hurt?
Yeah.
It's hot sauce on your armpit?
Stung it. Go ahead. Let's see. Look up. Go like, put your arms up. Let's see it. Just stung it first.
Yeah.
It just looks
It looks like iodine when you gave blood.
It's just more orangey.
Right. Do it again. Do it again.
Because I don't even believe it.
Do it again. You put this on, man. I'm putting oil.
Hot sauce in your pants.
I'm putting this on, then call me Ali Pacino.
What's that mean?
Ali Pacino, I call him Ali.
Why?
Because I'd be the greatest actor if I could put this.
I put in all his movies. He never puts anything in his armpit.
It's a combination of your two favorite, Al Pacino and Ali Sheedy. Thanks for that, baby. Oh, yeah. That's it, Johnny. Oh, wow. That's it, you're off it. Stupid thing to do. Do it again, Jay. Alabama's out. Dance for me, Jay. Alabama's looking to do. Right up. Right up's going to cold.
What happened? Come on, let's
Do
go.
it again, I gotta go.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna
Take
take
it.
it. Pour it on your hands like this.
You're not even looking at it.
Come on. Pour it on your hands. You just clean it up when you're done. And then put it on your armpits like this. Like a fucking man would do it. Come on. Yeah. Now put that shit under there. Quick. Rub it in hard. Hard. Like a fucking man. Now do the other hand.
Rub it raw.
Why is it rub it raw? And then down the pants. Then down on your penis. No, I can't. Get some on the sack. Yes, you can. Get some on the sack. Get some on the sack.
Yeah.
Shower. Oh, no, this is not.
What do you mean there's no shower? You work here. We don't have any showers.
Need a lot more. Help! 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 Go back to the car. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Help! 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 What hurts? Don't fucking me! Here!
Hey, hey, there's a pencil. Take a pencil.
What's weird? Talk, Dave. Come on. You have to tell us what's wrong. What's bothering you? What's bothering you?
All right, that's a great. That's a
I need
great.
starch. I need something here.
Starch.
Stop it. That's a lot. No. What happened?
Son? You got more down his pants.
All right, you're acting out. You are. You're acting like an idiot. My 4-year-old son doesn't act like this. And he's covered in hot sauce constantly.
Why?
Well, you're my enemy. You laugh about it.
Hey, where you going? Go back here.
Somebody got the hot sauce period. He's running parents across the fucking office. And they're following with a camera. He's all right. How did that guy ever get into?
What's going on, Dave?
It was like fucking third-degree position.
Well, you need some more hot sauce.
You wrote cowbell. You never heard of fighting fire with fire? The man needs more hot sauce. You guys fucked me good.
What?
You guys fucked me good.
Why are you saying that?
I can't think, dude.
I thought we were a team.
Now choke him out. Quick, Paul. Yeah. Paul, choke him out.
You don't even know about kilt on.
Choke. I can't do it, man.
What's wrong? Do what?
Say you want to leave Friday? No. What a thing. Now you're going to say I'm Roddy Piper and I have hot sauce. Yeah, it's 1985 and I love hot sauce. Say I'm Roddy Piper. I love hot sauce and I've never been beat. Say it. Hi, Piper. To the camera. And hot sauce and Piper is whatever. I have never been beat.
Now, you fucking go Back to the Future.
You're making a rock. Yeah, what was that? I can't see that. What's wrong? Hot sauce in your eyes.
Hey, what went wrong there anyway? Where
What
did
time is it, man?
Why would you feel pain from that?
Because the hot sauce is extra hot and it's burning my armpit because of my deodorant. On my asshole, I can only. I can only say that I've had diarrhea lately because, as we all know, I've been sick. I've been rubbing my ass so much with toilet paper that now it's, blood comes up with the thing. So obviously I cut my asshole, so the hot sauce on that is the worst thing it still stinks when I sit down. What are you wearing underneath?
I'm wearing nothing.
I had to take off my boxers and my jeans because
Because your armpits hurt. Yeah. I don't get it, Dave.
we gotta get a shower. I'm seriously burning up here.
I think you're you can't go down to the fucking bathroom like that. We share it with other people. You look like an animal.
Why don't you just walk down to the street and ask for money? My ass hurts so fucking for more hot sauce. Yeah, I can't believe it.
I'm a Scottish man, a homeless Scottish man who enjoys spicy food. Could you give me money?
Why don't you do this? What was the Mel Gibson movie, Braveheart? You put a hot sauce over your face like you're fucking Braveheart. You're walking down the street with it.
That's it. They smell delicious. My asshole hurts so much. You guys have no idea.
Fez does.
Believe me, Fez knows.
He knows.
We said the same thing.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Not so much the burning.
There's only one line there. When you think about it,
The itcher. Not the burning, but the itcher. I gotta go home after work.
Sure.
Where the fuck else do you go in for work, you weirdo?
You can go home and stay there.
I'm going to Chicago. I'm gonna ride the elevators in the Tribune building. You fucking wacko.
Do me a favor, Jay. Do our someone hot sauce again. That fucking for some reason killed me.
Great. I gotta warm up. Dave, you need more hot sauce.
I lost it.
Yeah, but you had it for a second. For some reason,
I watched Dan Lieutenant last night.
Oh, did you love it?
Dave, the hot sauce has to go 7 games. The revenue money alone between those two cities. Dave. I'm taking him to see.
Oh, all right. What team would you like?
What would you like me to do? That's before he turns it into a goddamn shooting gallery. Bang! Bang! Bang!
So dodging or even a bite.
What was that? Maybe you didn't catch it. I think he goes, take it easy, cool off. Put some water on your face. Put some water on your face.
I like you talking to the nun. She goes, I've forgiven them. She goes, sister, get with the program. And the nun gets with the program.
I haven't seen this movie in years. It's been
1992. Very good. I was nominated for one. Frank's Red Hot.
Dave, what are you doing over there?
That's gonna make it worse. You need some bread. You need some bread. You need some bread. Water makes it worse.
I think that's it. That's what
You need some bread.
Wipe with the bread?
Sure.
Why not?
Let's go out in the schoolyard before I'm out of class with Shaker Bob. It's 10
You
o'clock.
gotta get into a
I know.
shower somewhere at night.
Anywhere. Why don't you tell me?
You're looking at all of us like we have a shower on us. You're looking around the room face to face.
No one lives.
Look at the super secret happy gleam goes on.
Yeah. Did you love it today, Paul?
But you glad you stuck around, you fucking half a day, Mr. Half a Day?
You know, we were talking about this before, about who would crack. Paul would never say. Paul would never have to worry about cracking when the cops came around. We could have a fucking...
Let's say right now, I need something to wash my hands with because I got hot sauce on my hands and it's pretty disturbed.
Yeah, I know you're not acting like a big baby like some people.
Like a fucking baby asshole.
You look like a big difference between being in your asshole.
I didn't know where my hand is.
and in your penis hole, which is where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dirty. Go once. Everybody's got problems. No, it's
And a
physical.
bitch ain't one.
Yeah.
This is really, seriously, some of the most excruciating thing I've ever been. You got.
And yet, we start to do a show. Okay?
Yeah. Look outside that window, Dave. Is that the Earth rotating around you right now?
It seems that way. It seems like you feel that way.
Nice.
There's other people here.
Something's reality. Who the fuck that's you, baby.
And you didn't thank Sam for fucking being your cameraman. You act like the crew was nobody.
What do you think, Frank? On the hot sauce. That's good.
You haven't thanked anybody else all day. Everybody's been here
Hot
supporting you.
sauce, good. Hot to try.
Hey, where's Earl? Earl's
Go
not
see
even
two
around.
for the money. It's not bad. Go to Matthew McConaughey. Not bad.
Earl's not part of the show anymore.
He's black.
That's true.
Like my hand.
I'll give.
I didn't know that.
I'll give Earl $60 if he gets hot sauce poured down his ass because he He has no idea.
You want to know?
$60.
You want to make a quick 60?
What's $60 to a black man?
Yeah, what do you need of a show right now?
Yeah, what the fuck? What is that, Earl? CD of what?
What is it? VRC? I'm gonna bring it up. What's wrong with you? Earl? You're fucking staggering around. You're useless.
Fucking set it and sick, you fucking cricket.
I'm just really ahead of it.
You know what? Both of you guys are getting your pay doc today because you've been fucking useless on the air all day.
Dave,
I can't get
don't
this out of here.
touch right. Walk. Oops, I'll clean that up. Walk towards just the filing cabinet. Stand for a second and come back. There's a wonderful aroma about you.
Just have to stick some paper
Like
down.
you walk past Hooters, fucking exhaust fans pointing to the sidewalk. If you
No, don't you fucking ugly.
Get him up.
Get out of here.
Dave, will you
I'll
listen to
break
me?
your fucking name. I'll break your goddamn name.
Give him a hug, break your name. Fine, give him a fake hug.
I will not even.
Why not?
It's not bad enough that close.
Look at that fucking. You know what he smells like? The fucking Hooters bathroom. You ever walk in there? Everyone's just shit, hot sauce everywhere.
Well, gentlemen,
Thank you enough. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I agree. Oh, I agree.
I'm with you. Let's take a break. You taking off, buddy?
Yeah, I gotta go back. I got some, you know what I mean?
Thanks for so you might say this. Sticking me around all week.
Come on.
All right,
Fez, on the hug. Out.
we'll do better.
I want you to wrap your legs around.
All right, that's concentrate on the relief.
And I would like to say to everyone, congratulations on your Free FM routine. I was in a tanning bed listening to you guys
Oh yeah.
on Free FM.
Oh cool.
And I got very excited, and me and the wife talked about how happy we were for you.
All right, we'll swing by. We're gonna be here. Bring her by one day.
So she doesn't want to see you guys. Take a whole radio, like she doesn't want to break the mess.
Smart. That's fucking smart. I don't want to see us either. I wish you could stay home.
This week on Funky Missile in the Uptown Scud.
Tehran incident. Captain Ron incident. Time I accidentally watched Captain Ron. Sure.
Who's the black private addicted to sex machine to hold the chicks?
That missile there?
Yeah, I guess so.
John Carradine. Just slap a lab coat on him and sponge away the drool.
I'm a Hollywood legend.
Sure you are, John.
Germany, Italy, and Spain?
Hey, they had so much fun the last time they collaborated.
Okay, you gave it your best shot there, music.
Tehran incident takes place in Russia.
It's like the guy from Harlem.
Ah, I see you are a federal arrest inspector. Very good, sir.
The famous sand-swept arid deserts of the Caspian Sea.
Don't drive closer. We'll come to you.
Okay. Let's try that again.
He pronounced it differently each time.
Good. Stay level. Oh, Forrest, the toll was just a quarter.
I panicked.
Forrest is yeah.
Okay, everyone pretend you forgot it's the dictator's birthday.
Right?
James Glenn has already deemed this the greatest movie of all time.
wasting the audience's time with that first pointless driving and parking scene.
The fucking 8 guy just got murdered.
Murder!
They're either terrorists or they're really determined to win a scavenger hunt.
A clove hitch. A clove hitch, Vlad. Have you never stolen a nuclear missile before?
Guys, at this point, it may be easier to just enrich the uranium yourself.
This is how I got my lawnmower back when my neighbor borrowed it and didn't return it.
We're just going to gradually display the credits over the course of the whole movie.
Do we need to secure the giant explosive?
Nah, let it swing.
The Enola Gay should have delivered Little Boy like a prize in a claw machine game.
So where's the credit for the guy who pointed a camera at a helicopter way off in the distance and just left it there?
Oh, I hope this is an angry chief about to chew out wild card detective Pete Tehran.
Damn it, Tehran, they got my nuts in a vice over this little incident of yours.
I'm not picking them up myself, I'll tell you that.
Abba Dan was my name on the Benny Anderson fan forum. Why Abba Dan? Because Dancing Queen 69 was taken already.
You couldn't dot the I's with hearts.
We celebrate. Champagne.
Send out a helicopter to steal the bottle.
There you go. Champagne.
Am I invited to the party?
They just received word on negotiations. We've been involved with them.
Obviously, you got your way again.
Just filling my diaper.
Obviously.
Would you excuse us? We have a few details to discuss.
After the champagne.
Fine, I need to find my pants anyway.
Except for Edward, everything is exactly as you planned. But doesn't it bother you that we caught an American diplomat snooping around the warehouse?
He didn't even have a Costco
If
card.
you hadn't caught him, forget that. Just a minor official. Besides, we'd soon know what he was doing there.
Do you think he heard about the 50 million at Tehran Bank?
Stop speculating about that. Next, you'll be making plans for Nigel because you couldn't find the men's room. Could have been 100 reasons, none having to do with us.
Happy missile securing to you.
Oh, thank you, Rigo. Mina, business is over. 1 week from today.
And the only guy I know who pre-celebrates Arbor Day, Larry.
You knew that, my dear. You know a bit too much.
I like this guy better when he was calling George Bailey a work-frustrated young man.
It's like petting an alpaca.
With that tongueless hook. Children.
Almost old.
You mean Zeus brother?
Pull up a man without a tongue. It's easy money cook.
It's nice to know that something can bother you.
You never will. You can be sure.
Enough. Tell the skipper to get on the way.
We paid for a 3-hour tour, and damn it, we're going to get it.
He's a big boy.
To me, he's unexpendable.
By day or by night?
Not by night. That's when we're having sex. Ow!
Not at all.
Well, it's been a long day. I think I'm going to take a nap. Coming?
Is he coming to the cabin with us?
Well, it's a common thing to know that his left arm is with me at all times.
Turns out he's just a head in a leather jacket.
I hope you never have occasion to find out.
That's for taking that guy's left arm.
Man, you're too much. I don't care about your face, Heather. Think about my hand. It's starting to hurt.
And I need that hand.
We're bleeding in church.
Now, talk.
There should be no age of consent.
Okay, stop talking.
Ooh, boy, I hope this is about to fight music. Crouching accountant, hidden customer service call center manager.
Aha! I see you too have studied the ancient art of the groin tear.
They fight like the two kids from Star Games are controlling them.
He's alive.
Sorry, when I put on a turtleneck, I just turned into an ass-kicking machine.
We'll get you back to
When in Iran, visit historic downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Unintelligible off-mic muttering drowned out by severely out-of-place funk score. My favorite line in the movie so far. Hey, get that senile coot away from my miss. Oh, sorry, Mr. Carey.
The only thing about unpredictables is that they are predictable. Right, exactly. Every unpredictable survey has happened. Breakdowns, incompetence in both men and machines.
The machines were incompetent. So like a microprocessor fell down the stairs carrying a bunch of pies.
I'm aware of it, but I'm sure the village is coming. That is, it will be ready. How soon could you complete your work for the remote control driving system? If you had the prototype.
What? Motorbike? No, I'll stick with my philosophy.
So I can have the assurance that your work can be completed within 48 hours.
Not a chance.
Well, the prototype shall arrive in less than 3 hours. I don't understand. You don't have to.
John Carradine's ideal arrangement.
He's reviewing the movies in draftness mode.
The Baron say anything about me?
Arthur, you ask him every day. Did the Baron say anything about you? Are you really concerned with what the Baron says about you?
I mean, it's not like he has power or a title.
That's a nice, simple, direct answer.
I was told I would be the oldest and trustiest guy in this movie.
You're doing well. Thank you, Baron.
Wait, the casino has a nuclear missile lab? Yeah, it makes as much sense as a casino having a room where a bunch of weirdos do somersaults to Beatles music.
Janitorial! Someone took the craps tables literally again.
Well, I think I'll try my luck, Ray.
No markers. Use your own money.
Our dealers are tired of accepting school supplies. Cash only.
Of course, sir. It might be better if you go to see about it to that. I understand.
Isn't that the Fables figure?
So far, found 18,000.
How much? 32. You may leave.
Sweet, because the game's about to start and I got 10 G's on the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, damn it.
I'm starting to worry about it.
You're not selling yourself in all of my worries. Not yours.
I ran today, hosted by Shea Flower and Burka Guthrie.
deliver the Russian missile to the Baron in about 8 hours. It's a beauty. It'll blow that peace conference on Phoenix to hell and back. 50 million arrive? Yeah, simply back. There.
Well, good session, you guys. Want to hit up, beat up for wings or something?
I thought the PTA had disbanded.
That happened to Katie Ledecky in a race once, and she barely broke the world record.
Did you get anything out of that wood?
Also, why did you pop that rail instead of taking 2 steps around it?
Yeah. You stupid moron.
I hate it when morons are stupid instead of intelligent. And pet peeve. Alright, good. That's
Wait a minute. I had to kill him. What else could I do? He was getting away.
He was going to rock the Casbah.
Listen to me. I had no choice.
Staring contest.
Go. Great.
Ugh.
Got it. Got it.
Got from the murdering and espionage to the sport now love.
Alex!
But I had almost figured out how the scoring system works.
Hi, Alex.
Gotta wait a couple hours.
She was about to see a grown man naked.
Hello, Alex.
Thanks for the workout, Mike.
Try to find shorts that don't reveal quite so much sack next time.
No question about it, Alex. Prince checked the circumstances by Interpol a few days ago. Pockets were cleaned and the ingredient police are satisfied that the motive was wrong.
Then they got back to locking up women that show too much anger.
Alex, we got enough of you need to remind anytime any one of us clears the continental limits of the United States, our only official capacity is embassy liaison. Is that clear?
Also, how do you afford this palace on a government salary?
From his desk at Tehran to Abadan. We had to assume it was private business. Nothing else. Understood?
Our lawyers asked us to emphasize that this mission is very possible.
Then it's simple. You'll be booked on tonight's flight for Tehran.
Well, we may rebook you to Missile X, a neutron bomb incident in post.
The situation is very delicate. Their heads of state will be meeting for peace talks in the Middle East. You are to do nothing. You understand?
We'll still accomplish more than your average Middle East peace talk.
Edward's death was not connected, so leave it alone. Check in with the ambassador as soon as you get there. How did that work good? Shot from the back of the head. They found him floating in the Gulf.
Okay. That's just how my dog.
That's the same much. Only one or two for you.
Like when he's asking for more time to play tennis.
Sure.
He connected through Abu Dhabi, sat next to a nice cat named Nermal.
Hard to check. We're running a little bit late, sir. Give me your baggage taken forward and take care of your careful. Slow down a bit. I'm
Slow down. I just said we're running late. How was your flight, sir?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me time to catch my breath.
Check out today's Ayatollah and Hobbes script. Newsstand freeloaders. When will Hollywood cease the hurtful Middle Eastern stereotypes?
Neat, they carry the Branson Tri-Lakes News here.
Do you accept American money?
Of course not.
Sure you do. Keep the change, kid.
I see.
You lost $20,000 more dollars? How do you even bet on purple on a roulette wheel? Hi, the movie has gone nearly 20 minutes without a butt, so it's not a provide a butt.
Aaron, this happened to Zagros's.
A U.S. Airport lieutenant met someone at the Tehran airport. What went up below?
Yeah, I didn't get a word of that. Come like 100 feet closer.
Seems to be correct that they were replacing Edward at the embassy. Now let's be sure he's just that. Ringo and George go to the shuttle service airport, just in case.
Yeah, he's being in the studio with
I want
Yoko.
our flight to Avalon tonight, 9 o'clock. And if he tries to board, time is too short to take chances.
We'd enter a 30-man code while he's here, and then we'd have a real Iran-Contra affair.
Hello, Don. Yes.
I know my glasses make me look like a very low-rent pornographer. Yep.
I'm not sure a guy slowly exiting a taxi stand warrants this action.
A guy right to the taxi stand, drove his car to Tehran, drove his car through an arch. Peter Graves was there too. Peter Graves looked at crowds on the streets of Tehran. Peter Graves pulled up to a curb. Peter Graves, he got out and walked. He walked through a gate and then walked to a building. Peter Graves. Peter Graves. Peter Graves. Great job. How the hell did we just show my whole ride over here? Oh yeah, it's right here in the script. Show whole ride over here.
Guy named L. Atwood. Peter Graves in a car. He's driving again. Stopping at another place. Getting out of the car. And then he's walking yet again. Woo. Ringing the doorbell. Going down some stairs. Approaching a TV. Opens up a drawer and looks. Opens up another drawer and takes the wallet out and looks at it. Meets a groovy guy. Oh yeah. By a fountain. Wait, what's this? Now we're at a mosque with some guy I don't know who he is. Yeah.
Hey, creepy Pluto, check this out.
His wife's missing her sunglasses.
Woman,
Only 1,000 reals for the ride. And I figure for the sightseeing tour, 2,000.
The strong smell of body odor? No charge.
U.S. dollars.
Oh, that'd be $50 American.
I've been here before.
nearly got myself argoed.
Would you believe? 20.
Hey, Waldo, I found you. So, his mom lost him, but she's already moved on with her life.
I'll mix them, but
Wait a minute. Carry your bag.
Think you're big enough?
You little puss. Let's see you carry him, pussy. Come on, pussy boy.
Aha! Their plan worked perfectly. I guess. Turn around.
Put foot in there. Shake it all about. Shake it all about. Giant cheese balls will be the Islamic world's favorite snack someday. I'm sure of it.
Welcome to Chamber of Commerce Day. We greeted the tourists. Shut up.
Hold it. Okay, which is the higher priority? Shutting up or holding? Okay, so I'm still holding it or not? Oh, look, I'm still working on the shutting up. Good boy. I'm trying. You know, you get very confusing bad guy commands. I'm Peter Griffin. Aha! Action, old guy. Oh, ow, my sciatica. God, my enlarged prostate.
The CIA taught him how to wield a half dozen pomegranates as a deadly weapon.
Please, no, I don't want to be coleslaw. Aren't you going to admit that I beat you?
Dave and Buster's token. You guys like to party.
Thanks, the Baron. See, like shakes the clown.
There you are. Hey, you don't like those friends who think you just carrying bags?
That child with the voice of a 35-year-old woman. What will they think of next?
All right, so
Thanks.
Welcome to Abadan.
thank you. Let me.
Hey, billiard room. Me and Colonel Mustard are going to kill the guy with a lead pipe.
They have an early bird special. We're going to eat the hell out of it and be in bed by 6 p.m. What do you got?
It's not a passport. Legal attaché in Germany. Do you have a reservation, Mr. Franklin?
Please, call me Peter Gray.
Okay. Give me 5 or 10 minutes. I'm sure I will find something nice at diplomatic rate.
Ready to get dressed?
Nice kitty laugh, lady. Totally appropriate
How
response.
do you call? Okay? Uh-huh.
Barnaby Jones there's going to get all handsy with me. I just know it.
Oh, pardon me. Rude.
A round of Ensure for the house.
Bottle of bleach and cure for the man's cough.
God, the sound was so bad I didn't hear what he ordered. I'll just give him a bowl of soup and hope for the best.
Yes, do a bottle of bleach.
Burgundy, sir.
Nice. Good to see you too. Pour 2 of those. Sweet son, George, you got a good memory.
Yeah, terrifying 70s face, but a good memory.
Yeah, I wonder what it became of those. Oh, I don't know, but if they're making out. Great loss to the single man. Here's to them.
They were labeled whores and stoned to death by the Ayatollah's deck squad.
That's right. Red Square. Strictly for travel. Hey, aren't you a little off base, Alex? Shouldn't you either be in Iran or on your way to the conference? Have a little playtime before the summit.
Your seat is ready, Mr. Franklin.
But thank you, Duck Voice, and obviously did that kid too.
Good things to talk about. I'll meet you in an hour.
That'll be 400,000 tamam for the wine you didn't drink, sir. Sir.
Probably not edible. Looks so good.
He's got to go host Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
And the music lets us know the terrific Peter Graves picks up a red thing, smokes, and puts on the jackets.
Come on, door handle, take a hit. Unless you don't want to be cool.
Now he's going to go to Erin Andrews' room and do something with her keyhole.
Oh,
Senior citizen from Minnesota, yes, please.
A little bit ago, you said devastating. Now, Constantine, wouldn't that only mean nuclear? We're not that far from the Eye of the Phoenix.
I don't know, Tehran's pretty far from Phoenix.
The assumption would be a crazy Russian or a crazy American triggered it. No time for questions, just instant retaliation in both directions. Doesn't make any sense. There'd be no real winner. Not in the aftermath.
By the way, my dark suit is really absorbing the 110-degree heat. It's nice.
Secret bank account and the Baron, they're one and the same. He picks up a lot of money, and whoever financed this operation moves in and picks up the pieces.
Put a cigarette in his door.
Like to gamble? We Russians have been gambling ever since Lenin stumbled across Marx.
Wait a minute, he's Russian? This little Yakov Smirnov accent or something to tip us off next time, could you?
The name is Bond. Joey Bond. Got a tire retread operation up at Brownsville. Real good prices. Promise you won't buy tires till you talk to me.
Who are you again?
Joey Bond.
Oh.
So yes, as I was saying, I'm obviously Russian.
The American. Here. How's the other one? Oh, I never saw him before. Thank you, sir.
Sure seems Russian, though.
Remotely Russian.
I wonder what you thought.
We'll soon find out.
I got a straight answer. Straight as I can.
You know us Russian, would you?
I ain't come up in your investigation at all. Whatever the hell it is you're working at. The straight answer. His death was just a notation. A report that came across my desk.
Speaking of came across my desk.
Gentlemen, here for some company.
Now to return my clothes to my grandma's Davenport.
Welcome to the club. It's Marchand. Baron de Marchand, as the owner of the club.
I secure it with my steering wheel so they can't steal my car. That club.
We believe in taking good care of our guests. All of your guests? Especially.
Free soda pop at the end of the door.
Something my friend and I have been discussing.
Try Mr.
Alec Franklin, Mr. Semyonov, Russian embassy.
He's obviously not Russian, but just play along.
Pushing game into the open, especially when the season is running short. Would you say it's best to go charging it after it, or to use some bait to worry it and bring it into the open?
Sure, it's a common question you ask a stranger.
All the time.
And how well is equipped to the
Hell, Russians, no.
Perhaps. Of course, they do say that a mouse can panic and help.
Probably, Mr. Frank. But I think you missed the real point first. The mouse has to find you.
We're all wasted.
Talking about games. There should be one out there to interest you. Your friend.
It's called Donkey Kong. I think you'll find it intriguing.
Yes, I won this the hard way. Not at the roulette table. The fruit market.
It's the worst, tiniest, flattest watermelon I ever bought.
I find it hard to believe that an American diplomat and a Russian agent are working together.
I also find it unbelievably erotic.
What we are up against.
Ah, craps. The game of gentlemen. Double down on the big blind for me.
You have no idea how craps is played.
No whammies.
I'll be your lady tonight. Oh, God, she crop dusted the whole room.
No. Help you.
Swallow a few more.
Way ahead of you.
Thank you. Not every day I get to think about beautiful ladies' pearls.
Just once before, actually, after that time I watched Bruce Wayne's parents die.
What do we do? Huh? There? Red?
Sir, this is bingo.
Yeah. Hello. Later is now.
Bear is here. Dry as wet.
Join me?
Sure, I'll be your next stop.
But that's for a better one. How do you like working for the band?
Are you worried Snoopy will finally shoot his plane down? Or
Actually, I work from
That's it?
Yes, and that's just discontinued.
Pardon me. Sent to interrupt this lethally boring conversation.
Your thoughts, will you, Charlie? Hear me? Yes, sir, Mr. Sid, but such what?
But aren't you worried about the nude child unicycling into your back?
As long as I am managed to casino, you give me the cash I asked for. I'm sorry, Mr. Stetson, but you know we can't disregard an order from the Baron.
Even when he calls at midnight for cold lasagna covered in milk, we cannot disregard the order.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to excuse me.
Wait, Michael. Kids, you kids. See you later.
Case you catch a simulator?
Sounds right to me.
Stetson, perhaps you'll permit me to buy you a drink. Talk over your financial situation.
No good dates start that way.
Roulette. The checkers gambling.
Oh,
I've never been so lucky.
$6? I mean, wow.
Alfie, wait.
we can't go home on a lady's money.
First time I've ever been turned down. When I asked the man to leave.
I didn't say I wouldn't leave with you. I just said none of your money.
I mean, your money doesn't even have wheels or seats. The whole idea of leaving on it is preposterous.
All right, there.
I want to read the numbers, but it spins too fast.
We lose. I think I may know the man you're looking for.
Goes by McDonald's, smells like French fries.
We can deal. Nikolai. We deal.
You're wanted in the office, Mr. Stetson.
We were lurking here just long enough for you to give away the information without stopping you from giving away the information.
The wrong stuff.
Ready?
Sorry, Nina. Tell the Baron it could have been fun.
You're lost, pal. The Baron is an amazing cuddler.
Cheap move. You take the right, I got the left.
Ooh, nobody placed a bet on table gets broken. I'm afraid everyone's a loser this round.
Why is he doing reaction faces like the partner from Samurai Cop?
Want to help out at all? Either. I mean, I think you might be the nominal star of the movie.
Honestly, have no idea who's fighting or why, and neither do they.
Hit him with a pomegranate.
What's going on here? That's the man.
Elite spy or board vice principal?
Hey, now imagine a fun duo doing that. Light cannibalism is so charming.
Young Donald Trump, you scamp.
Bold and violent, every girl's dream. Thank a woman and immediately get clobbered. It's like I always say, guys, never thank women.
Is there punching in here? Yes, it seems very.
Well, thankfully, nobody in this casino full of spies and career criminals has a gun.
Everyone in this room has been punched in the face at least a dozen times at this point. Does anyone
Ah,
still standing? Fight to fight.
Casino security, right on time. God, I'm tired. Seems like a normal place to sit.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you like aging action stars sitting on broken furniture, folks, shit is coming.
What tipped you off? His wrinkled shirt or the massive rumble that just wrecked the whole place?
Oh, no, his key is still there.
Well, ask him before he says it.
Of course.
So I'm gonna fist fight my way up to my room.
Punched the vending machine for 5 minutes, still no handicap.
Place does look swanky, like administrative office of a storage unit facility.
He's here to assassinate the AM gold.
I prefer white wine. Bang, 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 bang.
Man, I wish I was still sitting on that roulette table.
Wonder why they bother with locks.
They don't think I have that. So I think we'll chance.
That's what Bono says every time he takes the stage.
Yeah, it's 3A. It's a tough day, and it's going to be a tough day tomorrow.
Life is endless health slog, Nina.
Answer to the Baron making an offer I didn't match.
I came here all night. Strictly between the sticks.
You know, the sexes.
I may not be an angel.
Hang on there. The plate in my head's picking up radio signals again.
Conference starts tomorrow, and the island has what? Over 600 delegates representing 46 countries will participate. The first dignitaries from Bahrain, Qatar, Sudan, Kuwait.
We now interrupt your sexy moment with silently listening to some
Large-scale
news.
security measures are in effect in the island and in Tehran. Ayatollah Khomeini in Paris is threatening to disrupt at all costs the conference on peace.
The Ayatollah hates savory breakfast dishes.
It's no time for news.
CNN's new slogan.
Longest Cialis ad I've ever seen.
No, I'm in bed with someone. She's probably age appropriate. Well, hello.
Just imagine the dialogue here was so bad they decided this song was an improvement.
My own robot, my own my lady.
Deep cut. Wow. Favorite song ever, but deep cut.
There's a woman in my room. I need you to get her out and hose the whole place down.
Best Western decorations were a lot different then.
Where is me? Don't mind. Beautiful.
But feel free to shoot off one or two skin tags.
You're welcome.
Change into her mid-morning lingerie.
What have you done with Constantine?
What's your connection with Constantine? Who the hell are you?
Disgraced Olympic gymnast?
Oh, I know you're the electronics expert he brought with. Huh.
Did he tell you that?
No, they cabled me from Moscow. Now listen, I've been trying to find Constantine since I got in last night. He's missing, isn't he?
Yes, and he's still the tech Keanu Reeves played him in the movie.
Yes. Dad wasn't sleeping. The last conversation we had, he said he would keep an eye on you.
I haven't seen him since he left the casino last night. Someone from both wanted to talk.
Wayne Newton?
What? Who's wanted to talk?
That's right, that mission missile of yours affects both our national security. We decided to pool our efforts.
But you are an American.
Terrific.
That's how I respond whenever someone says I'm an American.
And she is now irresistibly attracted to him. That's just how it works in Gravesland, baby.
May I? I'm Galina Fedorovna.
Back to America. Nice to meet you.
Galina, Constantine and I have different flags, but our schools are the same.
Middle Tennessee State University, all the way.
Would you go to your room and wait for me? I think I know where we can find Constantine. Put the gun away. Stick to electronics, will you?
I wonder how many Radio Shack managers had to say those exact words.
Ran out of song, gotta go. Does my cane smell like baklava to you?
No, what happened when you forget to water the tulips?
This is what happened. Look if I get the water the tulips.
Looks like me on school picture day.
You want to make a drop of yourself, Semyonov. Nikolaev recognized you. That defective traitor.
That darn cat.
Look at the man this way. A brilliant scientist who also happens to like money. Is that your excuse for living? Money?
Oh, you idiot. I live for hot red Santa vests.
What did Stetson tell you? Does Franklin have any other man in town?
Or am I really his main squeeze?
You're a fool. A Russian agent and yet willing to let an American agent steal your missile. You will talk. You may as well kill me now. Dying isn't going to be that easy.
Have you considered affordable life insurance from Colonial 10?
Good shit.
Look. You lost 3 fingers and half a palm in the fight.
Yeah, Mario Kart gets heated sometimes.
Improved on nature. Behind this rubber glove, there's Swedish steel. And it used to be human tissue.
And Swedish fish, where there used to be no fish.
That would be the easy way. We tried the hard way.
Oh, it's supposed to be a rabbit. Let me try that again.
Interesting, isn't it? Tough enough to penetrate metal or play with flesh or bones.
It's like a poorly endowed
How
Wolverine.
he feels or what I order him to do. Think about it. You have 20 minutes.
Because I need to catch up on my friend's web series first. It's about dating in LA. Very fresh.
Well, Mila,
What the? Damn it, Nina!
I told you to schedule my surprise attack for 3:30, not now.
Call him off.
This fat Wolfman 5 is creeping me out.
Stop. Against the wall.
Also, what's going on top of his head there? Hair plugs? Kia sprouts? What? Even it out.
Bring him out. We'll save your games for the casino. Flounder,
Take our photo.
take it out of there, put it on the floor, and kick it over here, nice and easy. They'll tough to be a hero. This is not to win.
That time ended when you were overpowered by a sexually spent Peter Graves.
I want to know something here now. Get it.
Let's take a pinky for the road.
Flounder. Nothing funnier, he dies laughing.
Hey, that's the official oath of Hatch Adams.
I guess you're the altruistic type that can't be both. We talk too much. Galena,
Alec?
in here.
And stick a sugar packet under table 7. I noticed you were wobbling earlier.
I got it.
All right, Stanford. Experiment time. Let's get some data.
Load. Oh, fuck you.
Took you so long.
I finally had sex.
I mean, not stuff.
Get out of here. Move him away from the door. Over this way.
Off already.
Chip, you got Chad's email, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. Right. All right. Let's get the old vibes. Still recording.
How's it going, everybody? I'm all sick, so Bob's gonna do most of the talking today.
Why are you sick? How'd you get sick? You got COVID again?
I got AIDS again.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That always gets you. They always come in too. Those AIDS.
No, my kids, everyone's sick at my kids' school. My kids have like half a day today and half a day tomorrow, so everyone's getting sick. So they told them, stay home or something. I don't know.
That's really ridiculous. That schools close early because people get sick now. That's why they keep getting sick. You gotta get real sick before you can fucking, you stay home. This is why everybody gets sick over every little thing and they close everything down.
No, the problem is that it's like if anybody gets sick, it's like when AIDS was big. It'd probably slow down your how you deal with the ladies. But when AIDS was big, like if you coughed or anything, or if you had a fucking lesion. So now, because I remember I had a big lesion on my forehead, people held that against me.
Yeah.
So
fucking AIDS in the face.
I didn't have a lesion on my forehead, but anyway, if I did, people would have held it against me. I'm saying that now if your kid's a little bit sick, like my son had a cough,
Yeah.
So I took him to this a couple weeks ago. I took him to the doctor. The doctor's like, he's fine. They did a COVID test. He goes, just keep him home. This is like on Thursday. She said, just keep him home until Monday. So we're like, all right. So he doesn't have COVID, but like if you cough at school, or sneeze, they think you got something. You know? So they don't want to. So if you're the least, like in the old days, if you went to school and you were like had a stuffy nose and you were coughing, people were like, all right, kids get stuffy nose and they cough. But now because of COVID, they think you're Magic Johnson. So if you're the least bit sickly, you got to stay home. So now I think everybody, and that's what everybody's doing. But there's definitely something going on because I was sick last Friday. I had like an earache, and I never get that. Like my right ear was hurt, and so I've been kind of fighting it since then. But the last night I started coughing, and my wife. I always want to try to make a move on my wife when I'm coughing. She's gonna say no anyway, but I'm also be like, I got nothing to lose if I'm coughing, because at least now she has a legitimate excuse.
So you can just say, just blow me then.
Right. My dick is not coughing.
Your dick isn't sick. I cough every day. I don't know what anyone's going. I smoke and you'll cough every day.
Right.
You don't even know you're sick.
Right.
You don't even know you're dying. It's the fucking greatest fucking thing in the world. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sometimes thinking about picking it up.
I'm quitting, sir. I'm quitting in November, but fucking I'm living it up now. I know it's the final foliage and that shit the next few days, and I'm excited.
What are you gonna quit for?
Why not? You know what I mean? Now that we've been doing this Stutter and John thing, I want to live forever. I really do.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's really giving me a reason to live by making fun of him. So it's just like
Cocoon, that movie Cocoon.
I never seen it, you know what I mean? But all I know is
old people never died. I forget what kept them going, but they never died. And I think I don't know what this is something.
Yeah, I don't watch that gay shit, but
that's what you need. That's why people who live forever, they have a reason to live forever.
Exactly.
We got Chad on the line.
We got who?
We got Chad on the line.
His boss idea, by the way.
Well, you haven't seen him in a long time, and you guys, he called me and he goes, "You guys are, you talk to each other at all? You don't talk to each other? I mean,
talk about what?
I don't know. But what about send Brian a message? He said something on Twitter. It's your move, Kevin. So let's do it. Let's get it all out today. Send Brian the link. Tell him here's Kevin reaching out to him. Okay. Slowly. You see, it's all at once. Every day is like the 4th of July with us. That's why we can't fucking be anywhere.
Oh, look who it is.
Tony! This is odd. This is, but it's,
well, no, crazy times, what they say, crazy times bring on crazy, how does it go?
I don't know. But
crazy times bring on crazy measures, and,
Sorry, I haven't been on the podcast last year. I had a medical issues.
You're busy, but Adam, are you going to stay muted, or are you going to?
No, I took myself up, so I'm just watching. So
no, watch. We like when you watch. People, guys.
No, Adam, I need to see you. I need to see you because I need a reaction.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all right. People, because I'm just basically listening, so people are like,
yeah, but otherwise, I feel weird just looking at your picture.
There's the captain. What's up, Chad?
Yeah, you see, you're back here. Look, people like to look at Adam. All the boys want to see Adam. They complain last time.
You thought you did it. Chad's got a story. What's your story? They said it would be done. Like the Rangers winning the Stanley Cup in 1994, they said it would never happen.
It's going to happen again this year.
Listen, things happen. You know, people get upset. People get angry. People get thrown out of comedy venues. It's just fun at this point. And I happen to be thrown out of comedy venues this year, by two comedians.
Chad, you think that maybe it's you?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh, you ever go like, hey, wait a second. Like when Gino got punched by Pat Dixon, and then Aaron Berg threw him up against the wall. I mean, you guys are just stupid. You never just go like, hey, maybe I'm the key ingredient.
Coming from the guy that gets thrown against the wall, got his knee knocked off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I take responsibility. I go like, how did I factor into that? But the Chris Red thing, first of all, I think Chris Red is a bit of a bitch, and I don't know if the live chat's going, but here's
what happened at the Comedy Store.
I think that Chris Red is. Chad, are you drinking? What's in that red cup?
Hey, what's in it?
Oh, I'm drinking right now. I had to, like old times.
All right, so Chris Red, I think he thinks he's gangster. I think he thinks he's gangster. Like he says he's from Chicago and he's from Naperville, which is near O'Hare Airport, which is a safe suburb. Either Barrington or Naperville, but I think he's from Naperville. And people think I'm just coming out of my ass with the shit. I'm from Chicago. I started comedy in Chicago. The comedy club I started out was in out there, like near Schaumburg, all out near the airport.
There's an improv out there, Schaumburg.
Yeah, I know. So I know Naperville. I know Barrington. I think I almost banged a girl lived in Barrington. Kind of a limerick, but so anyway, so I know I'm not just saying like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I know Chicago well enough. I was born in Chicago. Check my Wikipedia. I was born in Chicago, and so I know. My grandmother lived on the south side. She literally had to move because they were coming. I'm not going to say who they were, but she used to have a beautiful house on the south side, and they were coming. This was in the this was in the 60s. They were coming. So I know all the demographics of Chicago. So Naperville is not trouble. He can pretend he's from the south side. So I think he thinks he's gangster. So when I besmirched him, he said, keep my name out of his mouth. However, I'm supposed to say that. And I'm not supposed to say Chris Red. Anyway, so then he knocked a tea out of my fucking hand. And we all know how that went down. That was like January, November 22nd. It
was Comedy 9/11.
1963. And Lee Harvey Oswald, you know the rest. Anyway, so I think he thinks he's tough. So I think he says shit to people, and then they're like, hey, "You're a little nothing." And I know where you work. That's the thing about Gino Visconti too. Like everybody knows the schedule. So if you know a guy works in the Comedy Cellar, you just go to the Comedy Cellar. And I guess the guy was disguised as a security guy, which is kind of genius because there's a lot of security guys at the front door of the Village Underground. Like there's like 6 on a weekend. There's at least 6.
That's what I almost did in Orlando today.
Okay. Yeah. As a black security guard, so there's at least 6 guys working a door because there's two doors I have to man, and there's at least 6 guys between the Fat Black, and the Village Underground. So again, I know the Fat Black and the Village Underground about as well as I know Chicago, which is very well. And so, but if they know your schedule, all you gotta do is and if you want to get Gino Visconti, you just show up with a bottle of whiskey, look like a common piece of shit, and I'll go, I'm looking for Compound Media. They go, right this way, sir, because that's who shows up at Compound Media all the time. Just garbage human beings, all dudes, all ugly dudes, with whiskey in their hand, and they whisk them right up like it's a hot chick going to see Drake.
Pretty drunk that comes up. They're like, Gino's waiting for you.
Yeah,
You got a bottle?
or have a box of fucking pizza box in your hand. It could be empty. Just have a bottle of whiskey and a pizza box, and they'll whisk you right the fuck up because they assume that's Gino's best friend of that week. So that's probably what the guy did. He's like, I'll pretend I'm a security guard. And also he I guess Chris Red had a chain around his neck and he ripped the chain and all his little trinkets fell down and probably all the homeless guys who hang around there near the McDonald's there, they probably all fucking scurried for them. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So it's Levy's idea to have Chad on. Chad, what's your story about the Ontario Improv? I mean the Orlando Improv.
So no, my whole thing was is I tried to go. And it just I knew what they were doing. They're all pussies. The whole everybody. And first and foremost, the only reason why Chrissy Mayer is even on my radar was because of Kevin Brown. Kevin would talk about she wasn't funny. She did that show. She opened up with emails, and that's the only reason I know who she is. So they start coming at me. I go at them, and I say she looks like a horse. She gets big gums. She's not funny, and they just dox you. They put your address online. They put your fucking phone number, your aunt's phone number. They're contacting prosecutors at this point. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I want to go.
Yeah, but you don't know it's all them, or do you?
You can't know it. Truthfully, on the internet, anybody can make believe, and you believe that it is that. Truthfully, I know that for a fact because people do that all the time, and they know how to get people fighting.
Yeah, but usually one person's the ringleader.
Yeah, I believe Frank Pellegrino's the ringleader. That fucking loser who just sits. Every photo I see, he's sitting down. He sits down nonstop. That fat fuck. Anyways, I want to go watch the show because I want to see the magic of Gino, Chrissy, Alex Stein, Carl. I want to see these great comics, and I want to buy a ticket. And they call Dave Stroop. They call Krista, who's the GM. I get a phone call from Dave Stroop as I'm driving there. Stroop's like, dude, what the fuck's going on? He's laughing because he thinks it's ridiculous. He goes, first of all, he doesn't know who Chrissy Mayer is. If you're a comedian, I guarantee
you know why he doesn't know who Chrissy Mayer is? Because he's in show business.
Yes, and I guarantee Dave Stroop knows.
Oh, I just lost my gig.
There we go.
I got to spend it for another week.
Dave Stroop knows who Kevin is. Dave Stroop knows who Bob Lee is. He didn't know who she was. He goes, I don't know what to do. What's going on? Right? I go, no, I'm just saying she's not funny, and I want to watch the show. He's like, really? You're going to go to the show? I go, yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how triggered they are by me. He goes, you can do what you want, but I don't think it's a good idea. You should probably just stay away. So I got a show coming up, and I don't want to fuck up my relationship with any problem anymore. But Frank and fucking Chrissy are bitches. Gino's a bitch, and I'm sticking by all of this. Carl Wood's podcast is a bitch. All they do is suck up and food me non-stop. Carl don't have any revenue if he wants to bring anything to him. Zero.
Why are you mad? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm not mad with anyone, right? And I'm hardly ever mad with anybody. Like, how do you, like,
Hey, Bob, are you the same Bob Levy that threatened to kill Howard Stern, though?
You never been mad?
Once in a while, like I
Very
very
banned
often.
from the Sirius XM building?
Very
You're
often.
banned from buildings in Manhattan?
Carry on. No, I'm just saying.
You're on meds, right? You're on meds?
Yeah, I was, now I'm like, I can't see me.
Chad should be on meds, right?
Yes, I was on
Oh, Chad should be on meds, right?
Don't disagree.
I don't know what, you know what I mean?
You're not a doctor?
No, I am a doctor, especially with stuff like this. It's stuff that equalizes your mind that you take with you.
You sound like a bag, but
Okay.
yeah, let's equalize your mind.
You have to equalize your mind so you don't keep fighting with everybody. You don't want to be fighting with everybody every fucking day. You imagine going online and just fucking wah the whole day.
Fantastic. What do you mean imagine? It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, you guys love it. I love watching.
I don't love it. I'm just saying it's, whatever. Like,
I love it.
No, I haven't been on Twitter lately because I noticed what Gino was doing. Gino was like literally Gina's literally tagging people because he wants to like get a reaction out of you because that's all he has.
Well, when you win, you want people to know you won. You know what I mean? And that's
Oh,
what you
Gino?
do.
Yeah, Gino's winning.
Yeah,
Well, Gino has his own apartment, so yeah, he's winning. He's a 50-year-old man. He's not living with Kevin Dabrowski's house anymore. So yes, I'll put that in a win category for Gino Visconti, that he's not living on a much younger man's couch that him and his wife let him stay at. Could you imagine? Could you imagine living at another comic's couch with his wife there? You know, his wife was like,
Technically,
how
lived
much
at the house with
longer?
them.
that's right.
How much
Chad, you
longer?
did it, right?
Huh?
I lived
Yeah,
with
Chad
Gino
did.
for like 7 months at that
How-
house.
How long? How old is Kevin Dabrowski, Adam?
I want to say like 35.
Well, then say it if you
I
want
think
to.
30.
No, so he's
but I'm not sure.
35. He has an
37,
apartment.
maybe.
He has an
37.
apartment. He's 15 years younger than Gino. He's 15 years younger than Gino. He has an apartment, him and his wife. Gino needs to stay on his couch. Wait, Chad, you stayed there too?
Yeah, I lived with him for like 7 months.
I thought you lived with Gino when he got his place.
No, I did with the bi-coastal thing when I went to LA. I came back.
No, I know. We don't need the backstory, but no, you lived with who?
Gino.
Yeah, but when he got his apartment on First Avenue, or the one at Dabrowski?
No, Dabrowski owned it. He owned the building, him and his wife. Or not the building, the unit, whatever the fuck it was.
I think you rented it. I don't think you
Rented it.
Well, it's a big difference.
Yeah, this story went to shit real fast.
Oh, wait, you lived there too with Gino?
For like 7 months, I was doing burning bridges with you all the time.
Okay, yeah, but I thought that was when Gino had his apartment. So Gino took you in, even though it wasn't his apartment?
No, he took me in. Bryson Jones, the guy who did Coke and Brody Stevens, who thought, or Brian McCarthy. He's the one who let it out.
Wait, he rented out the room to you, and it was Kevin Dabrowski's apartment?
Yeah, because they were going back and forth. He was going back and forth. I go, I want to go to New
But
York.
who were you renting from?
Bryson Jones, who did Coke with Brian McCarthy.
Okay, but who were you dealing with? Kevin Dabrowski didn't live there then?
No, he just was renting it out. I don't know if he owned it. I don't know what the story was. He rented it out. I think there was no leases.
Okay, so I guess Gino lived there, and then eventually Gino got his own place. But for a while there was like 5 people there, right?
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was horrible. But I was like thinking about moving back to New York, so I was like, let me move in here and see what happens.
Right, but that was where Gino lived. That was where Gino lived until he got 4 days a week in Compound Media.
Yeah.
So now he can't believe how well he's doing because he has his own apartment.
Because he's making $800 a week.
Yeah, he just keeps saying he's winning because he at 50 he no longer has to sleep on somebody else's couch. A guy who's at least 15 years younger than you. I mean, that'd be like me sleeping at fucking Chad. It'd be like if Chad had a wife. It'd be like me staying at Brian McCarthy's house and living on his couch, him and his wife, and all their animals. I'd be like, this is pretty good. And then I get my own place, and I'm like, I'm winning.
Actually,
Like I would keep my mouth shut if I did get my own apartment, because then if you say you're winning, then people are like, are you winning? Then people might actually look into it and go, wait, so before you were losing when you were living on someone else's couch, you should just keep your fucking mouth shut. Is my point. And Gino's such an idiot that he just can't figure that out. It's like if you are winning, just fucking keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, and Kevin Dabrowski.
And he's not winning. He's not winning. If you have your own apartment when you're 50, above a one castle, you're not winning. You're not winning.
I haven't spoken to you guys in a year. Nothing's changed. It's the same shit.
No, but the whole
you got
thing
the
is,
same hat on, you fucking hack.
if it's winning, there'll definitely not be a parade under his window.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
But Kevin Dabrowski just bought a house too, which is great for somebody in, like, you know, he's saying he's like, what, 30
His wife bought a house, and he's with her.
Well, that's good. You know, he's a smarter man than I actually thought. You know, because there's nothing wrong with whoever makes.
Because if he makes less than Gino Visconti, he's not making a lot of money. And I'm guessing it's because
You got to insult him.
he doesn't even work at Compound Media. He fills in. He doesn't. Yeah. So I'm sure his wife, much like Brian McCarthy, his wife bought a place, and he's accompanying her.
I met his wife. She's pretty nice. She's a nice lady.
Who isn't? Who isn't a nice lady? Fucking hack. She's a nice lady. No, what are you gonna say? She's a cunt? It's a live stream.
So what do you think about them having me like removed from the venue when I just want to watch a show? Do you think it's because they were threatened, or they did know it's not going to be a good show? On the
Chad, Chad, good school shooter tendency. So yeah, I mean, you basically threatened. Then you threatened when you called him. You threatened to hurt him.
You said something. Oh God, what was it? You said if I get kicked out, there's going to be trouble. Something's going to happen.
Oh no, I said it's going to be like a funny evening or something.
No, what you said?
It's like that guy did that shooting at that gay bar in Orlando, right?
Yeah, that was me.
No, but I
Wait,
mean,
Chad, did you physically show up to the?
No, I was driving to Orlando because I had shows in Miami this weekend, and because I'm Florida's greatest comedian. Anyway,
it's not on the way to Miami.
no, but I just went out the other direction. I was like, I'll go up there because I'm going to be there.
Let me take a left and go to Orlando.
And I get the phone call from Krista, the GM, saying she's talking to Stroop, and they want to know what the fuck's going on. They're like, who is this mayor?
They're going to say, who is this Chad Zumach?
And
who is this Chad Zumach that we're talking to?
Frank and Chris here blowing up the phone calls and emails like you can't have them in the venue. We're scared of our safety. Safety? For what? By the way, all those fans know who I am. It's going to be fun. If they were cool, invite me on stage. Let me follow you, Chrissy. But you're not funny, so that's why I'm
But
not.
you guys have been fighting pretty bad for a long time. And
Because of Kevin. I didn't know who she was because of Kevin.
I'll take all the blame. I don't give a shit. Blame me for everything.
They never went after Kevin. They went after the same thing with Pat Oswald. He went after me going to Tripoli. So I fought your fight, Kevin, and I fought Sam Tripoli's fight, and now the repercussion.
No,
They
you
told me
guys-
to listen. I haven't been on Saturday Night Live. They see me as a lesser person than you.
No, because you throw yourself in the middle of shit. Like the same thing you did with XXX, that fucking was Dina Hashem. You're like, come at me.
But
Like
I had
a
your
fucking
back.
idiot. And then 2 days later, you're like, hey, I'm behind the Chicago, what's that club in Chicago?
Zanies.
I'm at Zanies. They threatened to blow up the building. What should I do? I'm like, just don't be Chad for a couple of days and see how that goes.
But I had your back. Like, I was Flavor Flav when we were jumping in and threw me to the fucking swamp.
it's going to be a gay sitcom.
Right. It's all my fault. I'll take the heat. I don't care. I mean, the problem is nobody takes responsibility. So here's what will happen. Christy and what's his name? Frank will say they had nothing to do with it. They'll say they had nothing to do with it. That's what they'll say, but you lied all the time too. So they'll say they had nothing to do with it, and they don't know anything about it. That's what unless there's proof, people just lie. They'll fucking lie.
Here's the whole thing. Anybody can call
Fucking
up as a
Compound
guy
Media,
or a girl.
Erock told Levy that we should come in last Thursday. So Kumia acts like, no, I want you guys to come in. And Garrett's saying on phone calls that, no, they canceled. So it's like, do they lie or do they not know what Erock texted Levy? So that's all they'll say. That's all fucking Chrissy will say. We had nothing to do with it. Show proof.
I got the text.
From
Chrissy? From the GM of the Orlando Improv.
No, but like I'm saying, like any girl could have called and go, "This is Chrissy Mayer," or email from a fake email address that can be looked the same.
Well, what you should have done is try to get them canceled. You should have said these guys. That's what everyone does. You'd be like, they're a threat to our community.
That's what they do. Frank and Chrissy try to cancel other comics. I don't do that. I don't go out of my way to trying to ruin people's careers. I don't dox them. I don't put things on Reddit. I don't contact prosecutors. That's not what I do. I just try to be funny. And if I say you're unfunny, that's it. Deal with it. And she didn't like me back. I said she was unfunny. And I was backing you up, Brennan. By the way,
I didn't ask you to back me up.
Did you know Neil suggested the Roots for the Tonight Show? That was his idea. Just a side note. The Roots, the band. Yeah, that was Neil's idea. I swear to God. I just heard about it. I just want to get it out there.
Yeah, no, I hadn't heard about that. You know who told me? My mom. First of all, the Neil thing is so funny because Neil, I didn't even know this, but Neil has like a Netflix thing coming out on November 8th. So, for some reason, Neil doesn't have me blocked on Burning Brennan. So there's a clip of Neil's promo for the thing, and it's so bad that it made me like sad. Like usually I get like, oh, this is gonna be, but then it's so bad. I'm thinking about quitting comedy because I don't want any like people connecting the dots with me because it makes me look bad. It would be like if I was Chrissy Mayer's brother. They would be like, "What the hell is going on here?" No, seriously, it's like so bad. It's so bad. Like you gotta watch it. Like I was gonna tweet about it.
How bad is it?
No, I was gonna tweet it. Chad, we'll hang up on you at any point. So I was gonna tweet it, but it's just so bad that like I'm a little embarrassed for him because like he wears this shirt that doesn't fit. Like I guess that's the new style where you wear a shirt that kind of is too small for you. You know, like the thing where like a guy wears a shirt where like that untucked look where the guy was just supposed to fit like to his dick or something.
Would you have a fucking belly shirt on?
To the bottom of your balls or whatever. Like it's not supposed to be too long, but it's not supposed to be too short. Neil has wearing a white shirt. And I'm saying, and he looks like a gay bishop, you know, and but he's wearing a white thing, so he wants to look angelic, but the shirt's short, and it's just like, and the jokes, there's no jokes. They actually have like a laugh track in the promo, and I don't think I've ever seen that before. You know it's a laugh track because he didn't say anything funny, and then there's a big laugh, so it's like, they're basically teasing it like, there's a lot of big laughs here. We put them in ourselves, that's how we know. We put them in, we had a machine insert them because this gentleman, so it's
I just pulled it up. He's doing it without a microphone too, like he's Tony Robbins.
yeah, but that's I didn't even notice that. But it's just I don't play it, Chad. We'll hang up on you to play it.
Three mics to no mics?
Yeah, he went from 3 mics to no mics. It was not no mic.
Your own mics.
He got like a lapel on.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't even matter. It's like people have been using no mics for years. I mean,
But that's stupid.
but when you do TV, they don't even want you to use mic. When I was doing Conan, even when they were wrapping up, they were like, "Can you go no mic?" They wanted you to have no mic, and you're just so used to holding a mic. You're holding a mic now, so you're used to holding the mic that you just don't know what to do with your hands if you once not using a mic. That's why you smoke. They don't let you smoke on Conan either. I guess that's why you didn't get Conan.
That's fucking bullshit.
Anyway, it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, I did know about Neil with the Roots. I did know that because, yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Anything else from 15 years ago?
Back to Gino. Anyways, so Gino's being a dick to me too, and I live with the guy. I didn't do anything to Gino. And he's just being so obnoxious right now, and I don't know what it is. It's just like that compound crew. I know you guys going for Anthony. You all suck his ass. I don't suck it. I don't suck Anthony's ass.
There's a different thing of just getting along with people than sucking their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get along with everybody. And they really have to fuck me over before I get banned from a building in New York. Put it that way. And I get along with Anthony very good. Always been nice to me, even when I was on Star, and I would see him here and there. And
He called him the great Bob Levy when he did that show on Monday after the food fight. He was saying he was rehashing it, and he said, and then the great Bob Levy, something I forget what he said, but he likes Bob Levy. People like Bob Levy, but
he used to like me. He used to be nice to me. Until Chrissy Bear. Like since I started tagging her,
okay, he's gonna take Chrissy's side.
I'm in the mafia.
He's gonna take Chrissy's side because Chrissy, whatever. I don't know. I don't ask a lot of questions over there.
Well, and she's a female too. Even though she would never even say, "Hey, I'm a female comic." She's like, you know what I mean?
But Levy, back in the day, I'm hoping that would she means the whole, referred to as the whole. Now he's just like, "You're great, Chrissy. Come on and co-host on Mondays. We're friends. I love Content House.
But he
The
does.
gayest thing ever. Content House.
Nuggets. We're not going to argue about that part of it.
Take that part out of it.
No, but the whole thing is that, you know what I mean? She would go at you
Let's say I'm not a second. Compound House. I tweeted that last night. I said Compound House is the gayest thing of all time.
Thank you. We agree.
No, I think you saw me. I took it down. I did a chat. I put it up. and then just to be a dick, and then people were like, people were saying shit, and then I just took it down out of
I've been saying that for years.
No, I was bored with the responses, so I took it down. But I'm trying to think of like something gayer, like if you like Freddie Mercury when he did Live Aid, like his jism.
Live Aid with AIDS.
Yeah, would like if you had his jism in your hand, would that be gayer? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Compound House is the gayest. I can't think of anything gayer. Like to have a house. It's one thing if you have a compound house by accident, but a premeditated compound house where you're like, we're gonna go down and make content. It's like you're not Led Zeppelin going to fucking make Led Zeppelin 4, where you're like, we got to get the band together and we got to churn out another fucking album. You're going in with the pretense that you're gonna make great content, and it's just everyone's just gonna get drunk. And I watched parts of it last time, and it's just a bad idea where people sit around and everyone thinks that everyone's so funny and so interesting, and it's just and there's a lot of women. Women are dull. Women are dull, and for years we just didn't mind it because they have vaginas and stuff. So we're like, but now everyone has to prop them up. Louis does it too. They all prop them up like women are terrific, and it's like, no, they're still dull, but some of them are less dull, but they're still dull for the most part. Still very dull.
If they're hot, you will.
You know, but they're not even hot. They're just they're not hot. They're Cleveland Stars. Yeah, they're Cleveland Threes. So they're not good looking, and you know they might be have an OnlyFans or whatever, and it's sad. The saddest thing in the world is to have an OnlyFans and you shouldn't have one. It's bad enough to try to be a stand-up comic and you suck and you're not funny, but to be like, I'm sexy and you're not, and you're like, look how hot I am. No one thinks you're hot.
Everyone in Content House is going to suck a dick. Guy, girl, they're all sucking a dick. Like, listen, I know you like that Jim Stansel dude. I don't know why. He's never been with that once. You.
No, I'm done with him. I'm done with him after he did Gino's show.
They're like, this guy's hilarious. He's my bodyguard. He stinks. He's never been funny.
He's a funny bodyguard. That's it.
He's 5'3".
But it's all right. If you
can do it, you're 6'4".
He can grab people low. He has a low center of gravity, so he
take
grabs
him out of
low.
the knees. Nobody can do nothing when you take him out of the knees. And Sansel's a good dude. He's like, you know what I mean?
But he's not funny. He's not
fun. He's not a comedian.
But he wants to be. He mentions a hockey star. No, that's fine. So he's Gino's co-host of the TV show now, or whatever the fuck that show is now, without Aaron Burke. Because, by the way, Gino, that's where your career went, from Aaron Burke to Jim Stansel. Congratulations.
That's true. That's a good
got
point.
for the subscribers on that.
No, whenever he has Jim Stansel on, I'm like, Stansel's not even in show business. I mean, Gino barely is. But Stansel is not at all. And so he has that guy from Canada, and it's like Gino's winning. He can't get any guests. All he can get is like Jim Stansels and like, you know, wannabe porn stars. And it's you know, he can do whatever he wants, but it's not what it was. It's just not what it was. Like the difference between my show and his show, he was so reliant on Aaron Burr for funny. Like that's why I was saying he's like Opie, you know, like as soon as fucking Kumia left, Opie's like, this is a little bit harder to do. And Gino's in that situation now. He just does a lot of yelling and screaming to try to fill the void of Aaron Burr not there. So I was smart. I started getting rid of sidekicks early, and that became my show. So I was never too reliant on any one fucking particular sidekick.
I was technically never your sidekick. I was the fucking, what was my thing? Yeah,
segment producer.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I'm back. Anyways, so with that being said,
he took a hiatus.
Yes. Leave of absence.
He went to work on himself, and he came back drunk with a fucking captain.
I made a left by accident with Orlando.
Yeah, he's like, hey, which way to Miami? They're like this way. He goes, I'm going to take a shortcut through fucking Orlando. I might go to Disney World. I'm a bit of a pedophile too.
By the way, I'm back to winning too. I'm the winner.
No, it's the Pulse nightclub. I think they're afraid because they think you might ever recreate that Pulse nightclub where that guy went and started shooting everybody, and then they found out he was gay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they don't need that to happen again.
Yeah, they don't want to find out you're gay, Chad.
Kevin, let me go back. Pat Dixon didn't punch Gino, there would be no show. He'd just be talking about the Chargers. That's it. Pat Dixon did him a favor. Period.
And that's what Gino says. Gino says that he did him a favor.
There's no content. That's not
He
a show.
lost weight. He's in the best shape of his life. And
Yeah, and he couldn't like eat for 3 weeks, right?
no,
So that's winning. That's winning. Where you get your jaw broken, you can't do your show.
and Kevin Dabowski told me he couldn't swallow for 3 weeks either.
That's what happened to Steve Byrne once. He was in that show Sullivan and Son. He got in a fight with some cap dude, punched him and broke his jaw. He lost a ton of weight. Then a postponed production. He came back and he was like gone, like he couldn't do the show.
I thought he was Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected.
So Steve Byrne's been in a million fights.
Yeah, that's why he's a bad drunk.
He's just an angry guy. I went to college with him. Yeah. I've known Steve before he was a kid.
You went to Kent State, Steve Byrne, the Asian guy, half Asian, half not.
Yeah, I remember he was a frat dude. He was a frat dad. Did you, Bobby call him like the fucking, what was it, the Bruce Nothing? Bruce Lee Nothing or something? What was your thing? Kung Fu Kid? Steve Byrne. You.
Me, I worked with him one time.
Sorry to wake you, Bob. Sorry to wake you.
Yeah.
No, I worked with him one time in Vegas.
Bob's on his 15th podcast today.
No, I never said anything about it because
Bob keeps looking at his phone to see if Shuli texted him.
Hey, we're going on at 7:30. Hey, we're gonna make the money. No, but I worked with him once. He's a great comedian.
Well, you guys gonna start getting in cahoots with Stuttering John? Because at some point, Stuttering John wasn't an idiot. He would stop making content.
No, he can't because he has too much of an ego, and he will continue to make it.
Yeah, but he's feeding your
It
show.
doesn't matter. We'll feed anyway. We'll eat every night. We can eat every night. There's so much. We have so much food in the fridge. Okay, we can
So
stop right
Steve Burns is because he wants to be like I'm a cool, calm, and collected sex symbol. He's always posing like that. But you're saying he's mental?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
probably a bad drunk. I think he's half Irish and half Korean. That's a bad combination.
Yeah.
now. He's a funny cop, man. He killed out in Vegas.
Well, regardless.
Oh, that's great, Bob.
I didn't say anything.
A comic that killed. Let's talk about comics that kill.
There's not many that kill.
Kills too. Chris D'Elia, and he rapes too. So
hey, that's a good closing bit. Rape. I never thought of that, but I like it. Bring this one.
As long as you cover him with blue cheese first.
Yeah, exactly. You get away with it. Then you got
I'm doing a bid. It's a cooking segment.
Yeah. I usually do it in an alley. You're lucky, girl.
It's a cooking show. I just drove from Miami though, and I really listened to the Uncle Rico show. I'm laughing. It's ridiculous. They're just softballs. You're just not
Is it funnier than Chip Stanfield? Is it funnier than Chrissy Mayer? Is it funnier than Chrissy Mayer? Let me just say something about Chrissy Mayer. I don't want to get fired for my $100 a week gig, but listen, Chrissy Mayer, I watch, because a lot of times she'll be sitting with Comey and somebody will clip it. Like, I don't watch the show. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but I don't watch the show. Like, I'll be sitting at home or I'll be doing something and Lee will text me and be like, you got to watch Gino, you got to watch Comey. But sometimes I'll see a clip of Comey with Chrissy, usually on a Monday, because Chrissy does her show on a Monday. She comes in early and jumps on the show.
By coincidence.
But Chrissy's got a really unappealing voice. Like it's just
horrific.
It's very very like Long Island whiny, and it's not. It doesn't make you. It's not funny. It's like it's an annoying kind of like. I don't know how to describe it, but I never noticed it because I never watched her show. And so when I did a show with her in person, I didn't notice it because I guess I was just aware of other things. But then when I watched it with Comey, Comey has a good radio voice, and then Chrissy's voice is very like whiny and like very like even when she's trying to when she's just talking. It's very whiny. I think that's a Long Island thing because, like Ray Romano had, I think guys can get away with it, that whiny Long Island thing. But the women, It's not. It's just. That's why when I see it, like I'm trying to be impartial. I see it. I'm like, Frank's got his hands full trying to make Chrissy famous because.
Oh my goodness.
It's a big lift. It's a big lift with that fucking voice of hers and
gums,
I don't know.
her body. It's like the whole thing. The humor. It's a mess.
You hate women.
No, I don't hate her. She started this shit. This is the motherfucking thanks I get. This is how I ended it. Let me tell you something about her. She's not authentic. That's what it is. She's a big redhead. She's not a right-wing fucking conservative. She only became that. She was attached to Anthony, so she got money and revenue. She used to be a
Matt
feminist.
Dixon said she was a liberal when he dated her.
Liberal LB.
Did I say dated? I meant punched. When he punched, I mean
that's the best thing he ever did.
No, I'm kidding. This is all.
We're having fun.
It's all satirical.
So what did
satirical.
You know what
It's like SNL when we say stuff about the president. We're being satirical. No, but Chrissy has an annoying voice. And listen, I know I have an annoying voice. I'm not gonna lie, but I also it's not so annoying because sometimes I'll watch me talking on Compound Media shows, and sometimes I'm like, oh, Kumi's got a better speaking voice than you, Kevin. That's what I call myself when I'm watching myself. I like Kumi's got a better speaking voice than you, Kevin. He has a deeper voice. You have a kind of a whiny, cunty voice, but it's not as whiny and cunty as Chrissy's. So, yeah. So I'm just saying, if I was from Long Island, it probably would be. But I'm saying like when I watch it objectively, I gotta be like, yeah, okay, I gotta. So Chrissy's gonna. It's not a good voice.
You gotta be careful because
it's not a soothing voice where you're like, I wanna listen to her for an hour. It's not Michelle Wolf bad, but it's not good. Like Michelle Wolf. I remember when Michelle Wolf was they were in a Nome at the Comedy Cellar remember when the guy was on after the Daily Show, the guy who was like wanted to be black but he wasn't black and
now.
Huh?
The guy now, right?
Everybody know him?
Yeah.
No, now they don't have anybody.
Here's a correspondent. Oh, the guy Larry Wilmore?
Yeah, Larry Wilmore. So I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I talking about?
Comedy Cellar.
Oh yeah, when Larry Wilmore lost his job, Noam goes, what'd be good at that, doing that, of getting it permanently? Michelle Wolf. I'm like, people would kill themselves if she was on every day. Like Michelle Wolf, you can listen to her once a year, like that. Like you can't. Nobody can listen to that every day. That's why she don't have a husband. Why do you think she don't have a husband, Michelle Wolf? Because people can't. You can't somewhat expect someone to listen to that every day. It's impossible. So I looked at Noam. I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. And then I'm bitter. I'm bitter because I tell the truth. I'm bitter because I said Michelle Wolf has an annoying voice.
So going back,
I'm bitter, right?
Now that Frank and Chrissy are going to flip this podcast and they're going to make them look like they're the victim. Like they do it every time.
I don't care. What is it?
It's like, you know what I mean? You just gotta walk away sometimes. You gotta just.
Bob, shut up with easy going, Bob. What are you, one of the Eagles?
What are you, affable Bob?
Jesus Christ. Sometimes you just got to walk away. You walk away from anything.
I know. You know what I mean?
I like how Bob goes, I gave Chad some advice, and then 2 hours later, Chad's on Twitter threatening to kill everybody.
That's what it is. I look, Chad comes to me for advice, right? I give him good advice, and then he's just not good at retaining what I told him, I would say, because 2 hours later.
But you threatened to kill one of the biggest guys in show business.
I didn't tell him to do
the
that.
state police showed up at your house.
The NYPD blew, but that was a long time ago. It was a different time.
You're a different guy now?
I moved on too. I'm different now too from 2 weeks ago.
Everything.
I'm on this podcast for Christ's sake.
You got the Kent State thing behind you.
I could see Chad with a rifle. That's all I'm saying.
I bet the guy from Pulse Nightclub wore the same kind of shirt that Chad's wearing right now.
It may not have been that gay.
Chad, listen. If I was down there and I was doing that show, I'd be a little nervous if I knew you were coming.
But you know what? Because they know they're not that good. That show's not.
No.
Show. Show's not funny. Chrissy's not funny. Anthony's not even a comedian. Carl can do this podcast. It's just an O&A dick rider. So it's not a good show.
But they,
I want to sit there and watch.
It's not all a show thing. It's an event. It's more like an event than a comedy.
Yeah, they know who I am. I'm hanging out. They come up.
No, but I think people would be like literally nervous that you might lose your shit and go on a shooting spree. I mean, Chad, you don't have a lot to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it happen.
You're pretty fucking good at this point.
You're gonna lose that fucking futon you're sitting on and that shirt and that hat.
No, this is
And the poster.
No, they just donated me a new hat a couple months ago, so I'm good.
No, I'm saying you don't. It's not like you don't have a house, you don't have a family, you don't have a lot to lose if you lose your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're suggesting I may or may not have blown up the Orlando Improv?
I'm suggesting. I mean, you're blending me when you're going to come up in August. You're going to come up for the Rage Against the Machine thing. So I had to hire security.
Yeah.
Because the security at the fucking compound media is so lax, and now it's even less lax, more lax because the door's broken. But it's so lax. It's so lax that I had to hire Stevie Little in case you fucking showed up with your fucking.
What's that guy gonna do? He's a fucking.
Stevie Little's a gigantic man and a sweet man. He's like Bob Levy. He's got a dark side, but it's like
he fetches beers for you. That's who he is.
Yeah, I like Stevie Little. I like Stevie Little. I always have. I probably always will. Like he turns on me like everybody does.
The difference is you suck up to these fucking losers.
I don't suck up to anybody. People gravitate towards me because I'm authentic.
He's like the sun.
I tell what Chrissy Mayer's voice sounds like. I said it's not as bad as Michelle Wolf. Make a clip of that, Michelle Wolf's voice and Chrissy's voice, and I'll be right. It's not as bad as Michelle Wolf's voice. It's bad, but it's not Michelle Wolf bad. So I tell the truth, and people don't like it. They say I'm bitter. Watch Neil's clip on his Twitter and tell me if that's something you want to sit through for an hour. So if I was Neil's rep, I'd be like, Neil, I don't know, Neil. And it's not even getting a lot of views, which is like, it's almost a miracle how Twitter figures it out. Like if it was like a good clip, it'd be getting a lot of views, but it's not getting a lot of views. And there's like 8 comments. I was like, I take a shit. I put out any tweet on Twitter, and I'll get 50 comments. But Neil has 8 or 10 comments on a clip for a Netflix special. It just shows how Netflix is. I don't even know if they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. What would have happened tonight if, say, you weren't thrown out? Like physically, they said you got to leave. They grabbed you by the shoulder and they walk you to the door. And people are watching you get. Would you? I mean, it worked with this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, is that like?
Well, Chad, you'll know how to handle it, right? Because you got thrown out of side footers that Burt's thing.
That thing was so bull. That was like a game of telephone that got out of control. I just did a Tampa open mic recently. The comments like, I hear you got a gun to your head, please. I go, what? At this point, it was so fucking.
How do we know what happened? Just we're gonna take your word.
Take it, and you know BC's number, and follow up. Text him. Text Calta. You know his number.
Cheap shot. Anyway. So what happened with Bert?
So I was in New York. I was going to come out to kill you, but I went to see Rage Against the Machine. And I flew back that Sunday because I was at the Stress Factory in Portland. Right? And then I landed.
Dropper. Why don't you say Vinny Brandt too? So like Barry Rich does. Vinny Brandt's got the best club on the East Coast.
I'm sorry, not the Stress Factory.
Vinny Brandt has the best club in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
It was Uncle Vinny's, your favorite club.
Oh, that guy's a piece of shit.
I like him. I like him too.
Why don't you guys get in line and blow? Why you guys are fucking dick riders? Uncle Vinny's dick riders. Right, that's what you would say, Chad. Are you guys riding Uncle Vinny's dick?
You see how it is, Chad? You can't just explain because people get along with people that they're a dick rider because they like something.
I get it now. I did not. Now I do. That was the example.
Yeah.
So I landed. I show up. There was 3 shows. I go there every Sunday to hang. Ari Shafir, Joe Liz, Mark Norman. The Normans was like, I thought you were in New York. Oh, no, I'm here. I'm landing here. I was always supposed to be coming here. And then BT called me in the office. He said, hey, Bert called. We don't want you here.
No, you know what happened? Fucking Norman texted him immediately. He texted Bert immediately saying, whatchamacallit's here, and then BT told you, and then Bert texted BT and said, I'm not coming in with Chad. So it's all Mark Norman. Mark Norman's a little bitch, and hey, and then so he told him, and then that's what happened. I'm just doing the math. I'm doing simple connected dots here.
But that's Bert swinging his dick, though. Like,
No, he wasn't Bert swinging his dick. Mark Norman didn't expect you to be there. It's his fucking night. He can have you not. So he knows Bert is going to be uncomfortable with you. He texted Bert, Chad Zumach's here. Do you care? And Bert's probably like, yeah, I do care. I'm not coming in if he's there. And so BT's like, okay, Chad, you got to go. It's not a big deal. It's not your night. It's not your fucking wedding.
But I'm just watching the show. I'm just hanging.
You're not just watching the show. You're fucking toxic, motherfucker.
You gotta relax a little bit.
You're like Bobby Levy does. You got it easy.
Sunday morning.
Take it easy. No, yeah. What's that? Take it easy. Yeah.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Kevin, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Go to the improv and shoot everybody.
Yeah.
And go walk in and go, this is for Holt nightclub.
Revenge for the gay nightclub.
Float a bartender and then start shooting people.
They don't really put everybody on film. They go, the last words were, this is for Holt nightclub. And you wear that hat, don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But Kevin, how like gay is that show? How terrible is that comedy show? Chrissy, Gino, Anthony, Alex Stein.
I didn't even care about that, but that content house, that's
gay. You're sucking a dick in that house. It's so stupid. It's just, hey, let's get Chrissy Mayer some followers. That's all it is.
It's basically the real world with alcohol.
The losers.
Yeah, and like they're all old, and then I don't know if anyone's getting laid there. I think that's why Stanza went, and everyone's kind of turned on Stan. We have a group thing on Twitter, and everyone.
No one likes him.
Yeah, everyone's kind of turned on Stanza because they don't like Chrissy, and now all of a sudden he's up Chrissy's ass, and he's up Gino's ass, and it's like they're not going to do. They might get him a girlfriend. Maybe that's all he's looking for.
There is a little girl there, a comedian that's smaller than him. So
yeah.
He sounds like she's on the Wizard of Oz or something.
Yeah, Leela Hart, right?
Yeah. So maybe.
So that's what I'm thinking. He's going there because they want to make maybe they'll get a little person show if he hooks up with Leela Hart. Because every time she takes a picture, I'm like, wow, she's fucking
the Lollipop Kid show.
Yeah, because Stansel's bigger than her, so I'm sure she wants a bigger man than Stansel, but she might settle. That's why they call it settling down.
Yeah.
That's so much joke. I don't want to be like, you steal. I think that's what's his name, Kurt Metzger. I think Kurt Metzger's joke.
But she's like
that's why they call it settling down.
He's like really small, like, you know what I mean? They can hook up and end up in a fucking drawer and a dresser at the end of the night. It can happen. You know what I mean? You don't know what's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, because there's probably not a lot of beds there, so they might have to sleep in a drawer. And then he can sleep in the top drawer, and then when everybody's asleep, he can close his drawer and then go into the bottom drawer.
Like Anthony's a funny dude. He's fun. I've drank with him. He's fun.
Great.
How fun is Carl, Chrissy, Jim Stanton?
He's a great guy. Why you mad at Carl?
Have
you met Cal?
No, but some people send me a bunch of shit like he's in a weird cover band.
Carl shits on Chad all the time.
But he thinks he's Anthony Cumia. He stole October from O&A. He stole it. Cumia has given him like $10,000 a month on Patreon. He literally gave him an audience. But he's just a fucking loser nerd in Rochester.
He's a nice guy. I get along with him.
Yeah, it's like dealing with Radio
Rider.
We're gonna fix that panel.
I don't fight with everybody. I don't fight with everybody. I don't fucking blow up a fucking comedy club in Orlando.
You
made a left to go there to kill people. You made a left.
You got something to say. How do you feel about Chris Red, Bob?
Oh, he's the best.
I don't know the fucking guy. So I don't have a
fucking remember that time I tried to start trouble with Chris Red, and then you guys had a lot in common?
Who, me?
No, Chad. Chad was at the Comedy Cellar, and Chris Red was there.
Oh, I brought you guys together.
No, so Chris Red, I had to follow him, so Chris Red comes off, and I just didn't like the guy, so I go,
Yeah, I
I
forgot
go,
about that.
I go, so I go, hey.
This was after the incident too with the team.
So I tried, yeah. I was just like 6 months after, so I tried to make it like Chad was there, like as my like security. I go, yeah, hey, this guy's from Chicago. Like I'm like untouchable.
Yeah, you're like,
This guy's from Chicago.
is you know Chad from Cleveland, and then we had to be forced to talk.
Yeah, they knew like 7. They knew like they were like best friends with the same dude. And I came back and they were like buying each other tea, and I was like, this fucking totally backfired. I was really mad. But anyway, that just goes to show you don't know. But Bob's right. Bob's feeling very mellow today. I guess he got his medicine on time. But Bob's saying everyone's got to try to get along better, and I don't. I'll say that now, but once I get off the fucking on the Zoom link, I doubt I'll be thinking that. So in theory, I mean, it always cracks me up. Kumia, when we do Kumia's show, he's always like funny and easygoing. And as soon as he leaves, he gets on the train. He starts tweeting all this fucking nasty shit and no jokes. And it's like, what happened to Anthony? Like, what happened to Anthony? So I'm like that to an extent. Like, I'll make jokes and then I'll get off the fucking computer. My wife will go, how was the show? I go, yeah, it was. And then I'll feel better for like 10 minutes. And then I'll be like, I'm going to fucking take something down. I might go down to Orlando myself and fucking, you don't know.
Show starts in a half hour.
They should let me in.
They won't let you in.
I'll say I'm Neil's brother. Who's the female?
Yeah.
Is your wife there?
Yeah, she is now.
You heard some lady noise. I'm like, is someone watching porn on their TV?
Yes, I'm watching porn.
There's no women here.
Stop, you gotta go. You can't be coming in here and trying to have
No bitches allowed. This is a content house.
Yeah,
This is not Kevin's content house.
Yeah, you can't content here with us. All right, you gotta stop. You're very loud. See, women's voice is very loud.
No, it's not. It's not loud. You just hear it. It sounds like a cat.
You can hear it. That's what's bad about women's voices. You can hear them.
Oh yeah, you're right. That'd be great if you started like a huge fight between Bob and his wife. So you're saying like you got to get along. The whole show he's been like you got to try to get along with people, and then he fucking gives it the back.
Hey man,
you embarrassed me in front of my chums.
we had the captain back today, and you fucking
you had to shove your fucking big mouth onto the fucking show. I told you, no snatches.
So we should do Kevin's content house down here. I'll book a show, Bobby. If we were going to do the Fisher content, Kevin threw away. Let's do content at Kevin's content house.
I'll never listen. Even today, people were like, "Cody's not even doing a show." He pre-taped the show with Chrissy, and it's available on. So I started watching the beginning of it just to see if he was doing it live. They were making it seem like it was live. It was. They were already like they already had nothing to talk about. Like him, it was just him and Chrissy. It was yesterday, and Kumi is pretty good at talking, but they were already like it was like 5 minutes in, and the content house just started. I was like, that's why it's dumb. You end up talking about, Gino's gonna get drunk, and he's gonna be loud, but
this guy gets it.
But it's literally going to be like one of those, like you guys said, like the real world or fucking like Big Brother, where it's just, did you hear what so-and-so said? So-and-so threw up. Like, I guess the last content house, Chrissy threw up, and that was like the big fucking scandal. Like, Chrissy puked. It's like, yeah, that's what redheads do. They puke.
But he said redheads.
Misery loves content.
Yeah, I'll call it that. Misery loves content.
Yeah.
Imagine flying somewhere where you have to have a lot of content. Unless Chad just killed somebody at the improv, what are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
But you're forced to. It's like being on a plane with somebody for 7 hours, and you got to talk to them, or you're forced to talk.
I guarantee that whole house is talking about me tonight. 100% is happening. I caused so much disruption, Kevin. You have no idea.
I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, well, because they had me banned from the house.
Okay, but if you should have went. That would have been a good story.
Yeah.
You should have done a live stream from outside the club.
If I didn't have the show on November 5th, I would have went in. I just didn't want to cause any problems.
Yeah, because you need that $200. I know.
Door deal. Door deal. By the way, Jim Brewer sometimes just with him at home.
Great name drop.
No, he said that. He literally said the reason why he did his special is because of you. He said you fucking inspired him.
Why? What I said?
Kevin doesn't inspire anyone.
He said, no, I think he said me and a couple other people had said. That's all he said.
You're the one that kind of gave him a kick in the ass and pointed it out. He told me that. And
What did I say?
And I wasn't even talking shit about. I don't talk shit about you.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said something. You guys were at the Stress Factory that this stuff is so good. You got to get it out now. You can't wait on it. Don't sit on it. Get it out now. It's about cold and shit or something. I don't know. I'm just repeating.
Yeah, but you know what he did? He said, you know, he still didn't listen to me. He did he put it on Patreon. He put it on his Patreon for a long time. Then he finally put it out on YouTube. And my point was, you know, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. You're gonna laugh at this shit. It wasn't, you know, he thinks he's political, but he's really not. You know, he's taking a position, but jokes are good enough that it's gonna play with Democrats and Republicans. So I said, you gotta put this out now while the fucking pandemic's still happening, while people are still fucking caged up like animals. But he waited. But Brian McKenna said it worked out because he built up his Patreon by keeping it there, and then when he released it, it still did pretty well. But Brew was great. Listen, again, I don't lie. That's why people get mad at me.
Oh yeah, he's great. Like Bob Levy, everyone's great.
No. People get mad at me because I don't lie. Because if I tell the truth, people are like I don't take sides. I'm not going to take someone's side because I'm their friend. Like I'm not going to take someone's side because like if I like Comia, I'm still going to say Condon out is gay. Like there's it's gay.
I'm doing the exact same thing you're doing.
It's gayer than the Pulse nightclub. No, but Chad, you make up lies about shit.
I'm not lying about nothing.
You lied every time you talked about your fucking credit card charges. You're like, I
got the whole thing. The whole thing.
No, I can't talk about it. Like, you have no credibility.
No
credibility. I'm saying I don't.
Your fucking fans were fucking with my kids as soon as I got back.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying I don't lie. So because I don't lie, people.
Neither do I. Chrissy sucks.
You do lie. Everybody knows you lie. You lie to me. So I'm saying I don't lie. So I'm not gonna lie to people.
You're funny this weekend. Is that a lie?
I'm not gonna lie. So, because then if I lie, because I got to defend my friend, I'm not gonna do that. Whoever my friend is that week, I'm not gonna lie to defend them.
How does it serve you well to say everyone kisses Kumia's ass? How's that helping me? How's that helping?
What?
It's not. I said everyone kisses Kumia's ass, and I go, it's embarrassing.
Okay, that's not even true. That's not even true. Me and
100%.
you don't kiss his ass.
Yeah, you do. You're like, you're the
No,
funniest
we
guy
go
ever.
up there and do a show with him. We do great radio. I respect him. I like him.
I'm not kissing his ass. I get $100 a week. I'm not kissing his ass.
Yeah.
If I was getting like $200 a week, maybe I kiss his ass. But for $100 a week, no fucking way.
All I want to do is buckle first.
No way, Buster.
But do you admit Gino, Carl, and Chrissy kiss his ass? They suck up to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kumia, they don't exist. They're done. It's
I
a
just
wrap.
said it on my show, Chad.
I don't
Chad,
watch
you lie.
Are you watching?
I don't watch Kevin Show.
Chad, you do. You told me, you said, I heard you say this, but then you tell everybody you don't listen to my
I
show.
watch a couple of clips that are out there, but I'm not on the Patreon anymore, and I thought it was funny when you were on fucking Kumia Show and you were drunk. That was fun.
Okay, but you tell everybody you don't listen to my show, but then you tell me, I see what you said up. So it's like you wanted it away.
Becky sends me clips of you defending.
It doesn't matter. People still think you're a liar. People know I'm not a liar. So if when Levy killed that player, I go on. I'm not lying. Like I'm not like, oh, this guy. Like we just did a show. I don't know. I'm not gonna say his name, but that guy sucked. Me and Bob had somebody in Vineland last week. I told Bob. I texted Bob. I go, he's the worst comic I've ever seen. I'm not lying. So
Get her out of the room.
He's the worst comic I've ever seen. So since I don't lie, I keep my credibility. I don't make up shit. If I'm friends with Comey, I'm not going to make up shit to defend him. I'm not going to make up shit. I'm just going to say what the truth is. And it's not even my truth. It's like, Chrissy's voice is annoying. Michelle Wolf's is more annoying.
That's my truth.
No, you're stealing from me. I'm saying people know
You're watching the show.
you lie to whatever is convenient. You're like most
What am I
people. You lie out of convenience.
You, I went up against Kumi, I went up against Ford Crush, I went up against Penasco.
Hang up on it. You lie out of convenience. You like most people. You lie out of fucking convenience. I don't. Even if it's not pleasant. I'll just
say.
say.
I have a nice road I'm traveling.
What?
Am I traveling a nice road right now? There's no turbulence in my life? I'm calling out everybody. Is that lying?
No, yeah. First of all, you love turbulence. That's all you have. You have no wife, you have no kids. Wait, and what's with this woman that you might be dating?
I keep my private life private.
I'll say again, you have no credibility because.
So I have some weirdo on Reddit trying to get her fired?
No, if anyone asks you a question, like, I gotta plead the fifth. So that's not what people, that's not what people tell the truth. Just go, yeah, I have a girlfriend, I can't talk about it. So you can't even say you have a girlfriend.
After the whole court thing,
When you meet her.
I keep all this shit private because
like to meet her Applebee's or.
Oh, you can say if you have one.
Applebee's happy hour. I ain't saying shit to anybody or nobody.
See, that's why no one believes you.
Good. Good.
No, they don't trust what you're saying. They don't. Whether you're lying, you make up whatever is convenient for you. That's what you say. So with the credit card stuff with your girlfriend, like you can't say you have a girlfriend.
Is that good content? Are we going somewhere with this?
It's not going to fill a house. Have you been penetrating women on a regular basis?
Let me drive an hour and 15 minutes to debut it on Content House because I'm literally an hour and 15 minutes away from Content House. I can talk about everything. I'll talk about credit card. I'll talk about Content House.
So we're gonna wrap it up. I gotta
wait. If we hit up Anthony and you drive down there and they want you on, you'll be on tonight.
Bob, I told you I would follow that lineup.
No. Let's not even go that route. But you know what we should do? Get Chad in the Content House.
That's what I'm saying. The Content House, but he can get there at night. It starts. If we hit up Anthony and say, look, if Chad comes to the house, we will have one. He'll tell you about the credit card, his girlfriend, the gay guy that sold him that outfit.
Just because they didn't want it at the comedy club, they don't want to.
They might be so desperate they don't want to take Chad in the Content House. They'll be like,
yeah, because
they have no content.
The third story of Jim Campbell talking about working at the hockey store. They're like, we need something else going.
Yeah.
So,
is anybody here?
Yeah.
So what if we hit up Anthony? Like Kevin will hit up Anthony.
I'm not fucking hitting up Anthony to get Chad in the Content House. What am I, stupid? First of all, Anthony will be like, who stole your phone? Like I would text Kumi. I don't text Kumi very often. I did last weekend, believe me. I'll play those someday. Like Chad with the credit cards. I'll read those on my show someday. Yeah. I'm gonna let everybody know. I stood up for myself.
You were all wrong. I was going to prison. Everything was wrong. I know you guys all are fucking idiots.
I want you to go to prison because I thought it'd be great content for my show.
You would still be on if you were in jail.
We would take your collect call every Monday on the live stream.
That would have been pretty great.
And then we could raise money for a better lawyer.
And
That hat don't fit. You must have quit.
Yeah.
Now you got a dog? Get the dog out of there, dude.
The dog's in the house somewhere. I got a house. I got a family. That's what happens when you have a family. You get a dog, too.
You must be doing good if you have a wife and a dog and a house.
Somebody's doing well.
Well, Gino's like, is he the richest man in town? How many days a week does he do on Coney? He's got a house and a wife and a dog.
Uncle Rito's
and a beautiful view of Manhattan. What this guy's doing fantastic.
And we have a vehicle, too.
He has his own car. He doesn't have to take the bus to the Walmart.
And I heard he rented the car. That's how good he's doing.
Wow.
This guy has money.
I got money on me. It's like amazing.
I got credit cards.
I know, I heard.
All right, Chad.
God bless.
No, we could have. Yeah, no. If you were in jail, we would have done a GoFundMe for you. We would have done that.
Things are going a lot better for me this year. Let's just say that.
Well, it may be worse.
I always want to know. I always want to know what the sexual activity is in jail. Like a white guy in jail, like
Pretty good. It is.
I always want to know, like, do you have to, like, when white guys go to jail, do you have to, like,
White guys matter.
do you have to, like, you have to have, like, an arrangement with somebody, or, like, what happens? Do they come, how does it, is there activity? Is it unwanted activity? What is it? So I would be curious about that, especially in a creepy state like Florida.
Yeah, you'd be right. Unless you wanted it. But I'm just saying, no, there would be a big guy there. He would come over and go, hey, I like your hat. Next thing you know, he knocks it in his fucking little cell. You go to pick it up and it's over.
Not to change the subject, Kevin, but I was watching Netflix and I saw this
So you
documentary.
telling me I'm lying?
Why are you jealous, Bob? Says I'm funny.
You killed it. I love it.
Who you, Artie Lang? Yeah, Artie Lang was the Artie Lang. Whenever I do the show with Kumi and Artie Lang, if you said something funny, especially if one time there was two people in the audience, and if they laughed, Artie would jump on what you said so fast. I was like, my father's mentally ill.
You think?
I think he's okay now.
Yeah.
Bob loves everybody today.
No, when it takes a while to get off that shit, be able to handle life after you're off it. So I do get that, and he'll come back.
I'll be back. Bob's a survivor. He's a survivor.
I'm a survivor. I've done it all, motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Artie, as soon as he's on his own, he'll be back.
I don't think so. Now in jail.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
All right, let's
$100
go.
right now.
Come on.
Throw down some bucks.
$100.
$100 right now. He'll never go back to it because he'll be in jail if he does. If he pisses dirty, he goes to jail. And when you're going to get raped in the ass, you decide to stop things. That's
Who's going to rape Artie Lang?
Somebody's going to do it. You have no. They're not looking at your face.
Yeah, but his ass has got to be a mess too.
They like fat chicks too.
Okay.
You know, I'm telling you, he would get raped. Anybody's going to get raped. They may not go for an older guy, but you know, well, you know what I mean. He's still got color in his hair and a little color in his cheeks. You know, and that's the whole thing. They put you in jail. What the fuck? You're going to be picky?
Yeah, you don't have to look at their nose.
Yeah, nobody's going to. You know what I mean? You're not going to bring them home to meet your mother.
Good point.
Kevin, I thought about you. I was watching Netflix and there was
I do your plugs.
It's called this guy Chris Watts. He killed his whole family.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, we've all seen that before. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable. I didn't know anything about the story. I started watching it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I was talking about it on my show. That's why you watched it. But you know,
No, I didn't hear it.
You're watching the show.
I know. I thought about you. I go, he's gonna kill his family someday.
Oh my God, that guy was such a mess. The best part was the next day where they have like literally on. They recorded interviews of him, and they're like,
I watched them all.
he's like, no, I don't know where she is. The problem is, any cop will tell you. I think the problem is when you do kill your family and you're trying to act, you don't know how to act, because if your family was dead and you didn't do it, they know how you would act. You don't know how you would act, but they know. They know how you would act also if you did do it. You would try to act like, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. Like, hey, if you might go on TV and go, whoever did it, please come forward. Like, but the cops know. The cops can smell it right away because they know how you act. You don't know because you never killed your family before.
Yeah.
But they've been around people that have killed people, so they know. He was like a textbook case of like what not to do. And then he has a fucking girlfriend, and they're gonna figure that out quick.
Exactly like the boat guy in California with Lacey Ceaseless.
Yeah.
Once you have a boat.
But a lot of times the girlfriend snitches on you. I think Chris Watts' girlfriend, didn't she snitch on him?
Eventually, when it was getting hot, she realized this guy's not on the other guy.
As soon as she found out about it, she was totally vocal.
Yeah, because women, you can't trust them, Bob. That's why get your wife out of there. You
I
can't
know,
trust women.
She's listening now, and she knows now I can't kill her for a while.
Snitches get stitches.
You can't trust them because they say you like, let's me and you forever, and then as soon as you kill your wife, you're like, oh, this guy's creepy.
Yeah. Like if they said you killed your whole family, this is how I would act. All of them are dead. You know what I mean? I'd be surprised. Everybody, and then they can see he's acting. You know, I can't be like, oh my God, thank you. Let me go in.
like
You know, what am I
ass.
supposed
No,
to
you
do?
don't know how to act. That's why.
Fix that in
That's what it
post.
comes down to. You don't. You're telling yourself act like this, act like this. But if you really didn't kill them, you'd be. They know how you would act if you really didn't kill them and they were dead. Like you would lose your fucking mind or
Sloppy.
become. You don't even know because you never killed your family before.
Yeah,
You
but
want
the
a
whole-
shot at that.
yeah, but the whole thing, I'd be like, no,
Tired.
Dad, hold on, I gotta feed the dogs. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you know, because they eat at a certain time. And they'd be like, come with me, come with me. You know, you don't know how to do it. Look,
He immediately unenrolled his kids into school and
At that-
put his house on the market. Like the on the drive back from marching his.
Yeah, you wait a
children
week.
into an
Don't you
Oreo
wait a
bag.
week?
yeah, you could wait a week for that. You know, and you don't do that. You push them off a cliff and you say, hey, we're taking a
And
picture.
then the cops are like, your kids are dead. It's like, oh, good, because I am unenrolled them from school, so it worked out perfectly. It was just coincidental. I didn't know I killed them.
The best was watching the
They
neighbor
died?
cam. The guy with the neighbor cam. He was like, he watched the video, him backing up the truck. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to react. He's just like, oh, fuck.
What's that with all the cameras? They're gonna find you, so you can't. You know what, Bob? You know, right?
Yeah.
You had 4 wives. You haven't killed any of them. Just get divorced.
Well, that's what it is.
Right.
Like, would you like to kill them? Probably. You know what I mean? There's times where you're like, you know, I wish you wasn't breathing right now. I can honestly say that.
She's right there.
No, it was not with her, but not yet. With the other one, okay? There was times I was like, you know, if something happened, you know,
The best part is Bob's wives all give him money to go away. It's not the other way around where Bob's like, here's some money to go away. They're like, Bob, here's 10 grand. Take a fucking walk.
Here's some punch money.
Yeah, and they just leave the house real fast with the door open, and I love it. I close the door and go, all right, take care.
It's like a game show with Bob.
Have you had more wives or podcasts than you do?
I think I have more podcasts.
All right, we gotta wrap it up because my kids are speaking of killing you. Anyway, no,
Well, Chad, we'll
it's
see you
terrible.
next year. Chad.
Oh, you're never gonna get away with it. So don't. It's even like the Pulse nightclub guy. You gotta know going in you're not gonna get away with it. So Chad, if you go to the content house, you plan on leaving. You gotta know that you're not gonna survive it. So go with that mentality.
All right.
And if they find Stancil in a bird bath drowned, we know it was you, scumbag.
Hey
I
guys,
hope Stancil hooks up with that little whore.
That would be so fucking funny. Oh my god, they have a kid that's like born like
stop
6
fucking
ounces.
kidding me.
I would love a little baby coming out like fucking the size of a little fucking bird, you know. Fucking adorable.
Yeah, even when it's like older, that everyone's like, "What a cute baby!" Like he's 42.
Yeah, he just put a cigar out, you fucking.
He never got big. Because we're little, and then we have little, but they're not midgets, so it's not like little world big. They like midgets can have regular sized babies, right?
Midgets can, but it's the odds are.
No, but isn't it half and half? I thought for midgets it was like half and half.
Yeah, but most likely you're gonna have a bow-legged baby. I watched this show.
But I think if you're just short, you're probably gonna have short kids.
Yeah,
right?
you're totally gonna have. You're not gonna have. It doesn't happen like that. You know what I mean? With two short people ain't gonna have a huge person unless you fuck somebody else.
Have you ever seen Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome when they had the Master Blaster, the guy who had the midget on his shoulders?
Yeah.
It's like Matt Mead and Stancil.
Yeah.
Master Blaster. I'm going to be at the Orlando Improv November 9th, guys, if you want to see a real
Unless
stand-up
you get
show.
canceled.
Yeah,
you get canceled.
You're not gonna be here tonight.
But you know what, Chrissy? You're invited. Anthony, you're all invited. Because I'm not a cuck. I'm not a bitch. I'm not scared.
Why don't you send flowers and just say, hey, I want to make up.
So they're a sugar cube and some hay.
You see how you gotta learn how to.
Bob, shut the fuck up. Bob, I'll hang up on you. You don't even know the show anymore. I know what the
I'll
fuck's
stop it.
happening.
I'm in a good
Did your wife have
mood today.
sex to you before you came on today?
You know what? It's sunny out. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
It's both a little. It's nice out today. We're playing it for 3 days. I'm enjoying life.
Yeah, sure it was.
I'm not,
Bob Lady from the Stern Show.
I'm not having a violent day.
Yeah, sign up
When
to
you,
my,
yeah, when you read the car Howard Stern, what kind of, you look back at that and be like, who was I? Or do you
Yeah,
understand?
I do. I actually do. When you have
What wife were you on?
Great. Yeah. And it was like when you see that
Say-
whole
say
street
great.
light up
Great.
with fucking car on the cover, and my cops coming in like 4 a.m. It lit up like Christmas, and I'm like, God, something's going on. Somebody's getting fucked on and dragged out of the house, and then it was basically me.
Yeah, that'd be great if you're watching an episode of Cops. With you.
Dude, I'm getting all these tweets saying how gay content house is with these live streams. Thanks for watching.
Listen, I was watching Anthony today, like the show they did yesterday, and he was like, Christy, thanks for inviting me. And like, first of all, if Cody's not there, they don't even have a
No tickets.
So, and the fact that everybody has to act like it's such a great opportunity, it's like,
what? It's content Gino's house.
Unless you're like trying to get laid or something, unless you're, I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't stay at my mom's house, so I'm not going to stay at somebody at some Airbnb for 4 days where Gino's there, and it's like,
You're a loser,
and all
Jim
these,
Sansel. If you're going there to get pussy, you stink.
all these women walking around, and you can't even take a shit without being like, oh, who's doing that shit? Like, people are insane. Like, I guess maybe I'm missing something, but I don't like to be around people like that 24/7. I would lose my fucking mind.
You try to sleep and you hear yelling, I'm winning, I'm winning.
I'm winning. And then Charlie Sheen opens the door.
I gotta do my show.
I'm hanging up first.
I'm going, I gotta go.
I'm hanging up.
No.
All right, thanks.
Damn. That ended. Wow. It ended. It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. Here we go. This is going to be loud. So let's do that. Let's play it smart. Hopefully it'll work.
We now return to peeing in the coat closet. Tempting but wrong.
Looks like a hotel room that got trashed by the Decemberists.
Chairs stacked, toilet paper refolded, substantial, but not arrogant too. Left for the staff.
Cut down on the F words.
This is a room for learning.
Learning all the words to I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. It's an evil place.
Kramer! Whale of a year.
At the beginning of the school year, on a day before the children arrive, the teacher faces the problem of planning and arranging her classroom.
A nightmarish hellscape of an ordeal.
She brings to this task experience and understanding of the many needs of children.
Meaning she has a belt and knows how to use it.
Though each room differs, there are certain basic principles that will guide her in creating a functional, flexible environment in which the children can grow and develop.
Principles such as make sure the alligators are chained up when not in use and post caution signs around the acid pit.
Well, at least it's not setting up the room.
Oh, hi, children. I'm your substitute teacher. Hello. Let's go to recess. Ah, come on, let's go.
Rowena Shoemaker, part-time lead guitarist for Kingston trio cover band Shoemaker and the Elves.
Very wistful music. Reminds me of the time I set up a room with my old man. Yeah. A lot of people do it.
Ah, put on a slipcover from your grandmother's couch.
Well, yes, I could have changed my shoes during the credits, but I don't value your time.
Hi.
Fred Armisen, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, so great to see you. Oh, just wonderful. I hated to come back.
Pondered suicide, didn't have the guts.
Looks like they've done some remodeling in here. Yes, they broke through 3 rooms to make 2 kindergartens.
Scared the hell out of the kids in the rooms.
Good time. It's a nice big room. I really do. I think so. Wouldn't you like to hang up your coat? There's only one hanger. Do you mind? No, that's no problem.
Do you mind throwing it on the floor? I was going to say.
Hope you're going to fly. Oh, yes. You'll need it, I'm telling you.
Gallagher's performing a private show in the library corner.
They promised to finish painting this over the weekend. It looks kind of rain spotted right now, but when that's done, I think it'll look very, very good.
We are aware that there's a camera and that it's on, right?
That's what I've been thinking about. I think the first thing for us to do is to see what we have to work with. Good. Move on over here.
At this point, we at Rip Track would like everyone to take a glance at the time remaining counter on your media player.
Well, that's our storage closet.
By the way, who are you?
It's on the left. It's a good size, isn't it?
So much erratic
As a
tension.
first step in planning, you take into account the location of the fixed properties of the room.
AKA where all the crap is.
Well, it's true. I hadn't noticed that. Children love those. Did you notice that sink? Oh, it's nice to have a sink in the room. That's my bathroom.
And bathroom verification complete.
Here's an easel. Not the newest. No. I hope we have another one. I like to set up for 4 children to paint at one time. Here's a metal mirror.
These are two aliens trying to act human, right?
Will influence your planning and the extent to which you can develop each area.
The narrator can't believe he turned down judging that reptile show to do this gig.
That's bedroom. Oh, ironing board. That's wonderful.
What the hell is going on?
I think we have enough things for a good housekeeping area. I think this must have been their reading corner last year.
This crap hole?
So that was meant for the reading area. We're going to have to give it a lot more space.
We're disgusted that the currently allotted reading area fills her mouth with bile.
This is where they kept their blocks.
Who used to be in this room and why is nobody concerned that they suddenly vanished?
Can they get pieces here? I really don't know. We may have to.
My hands are tied. Oh God, I'm so weak. Damn this room.
How about that cubby in the corner? I wonder if that's movable. I'll check.
I'll check. Sir!
As you survey the room, possibilities for the best use of working space
The copy is movable. It's pandemonium, people.
become apparent.
We can use that corner probably for some activity.
Whoa, hey, let's not get too specific here.
We want to separate for active play and quiet play. I think if we keep the active area on this side
Yes.
and the quiet area on that side of the room, it'll work out all right.
Yes, keep them separate by putting them in separate areas. My God, she's a genius.
Where it is. Yes.
Privileged to watch her work.
Right. Why don't we sit down and rough out a plan? Fine. That way we'll know what we're working toward.
It was vital that we put on these smarts so that we could slowly shuffle around this room.
Let's start by sketching in the fixed unit. This is where the sink is.
You've probably forgotten, as it's been at least 3 minutes since we pointed it out.
Sink and storage bin.
They're not really going to show them drawing a floor plan, are they?
Just give in to the madness, Kevin.
Storage closet is here.
And then a black corner here, a black corner here, and it'll be all black corners.
Water fountain.
Go to hell, complete sentences. We're setting up a room.
Now, let's see.
Yes.
The cubby.
The cubbies, you glorious, insane bitch.
Wish they didn't have to have them there. They seem to be using up so much valuable wall space.
I'm sorry, that was half funny.
They really have to be near the door. It's confusing for the children going in and out when they're near the door.
A verbal insult. That'll teach you. Whoever she is.
Yeah, then. Housekeeping will be
Very important. The girls have lots of ironing room.
that. No,
There's plenty of space for the boys' pool table.
and blocked area here. This is isolated and out of flow of traffic.
Perfect for solitary confinement.
We made it up overnight sometimes if the children wanted to. Now that means we can move the library from here to over there.
Whoa, who the hell made you president of kindergarten?
This is quiet and as far away as possible from the noisy activity.
The kids can smear their boogers on their pants in peace.
What about the woodworking bench?
5-year-olds love building furniture.
I think we'll put that up near the block. Because they're both active? Yes.
This is for the wet bar.
It belongs with all the other noisy activities, isn't it? And furthermore, it's isolated there. And we can supervise it once we're...
Post a kid with a gun.
The space behind the movable covings looks like a good place to hang the pool board.
You sure they're not planning a sweatshop over
And hang it from the mold and... Good.
And we can put my big hunky pinup of Mr. Rogers here. Maybe a picture of Barney here.
We haven't talked about where we put the record player yet.
God, what the hell have we been doing all morning?
Having the record player here won't interfere with the reading because music is usually a group activity.
I'm just punting now because it's almost lunch.
What about painting? We'll leave that for the teacher had it. The light is very good, and also it's very near the water.
That little Monet brat will be happy.
Easels and without blocking up the bathroom door. We have plenty of space here. Right.
So shut up. Always going on about the bathroom access. Shame.
It's out of the flow of traffic. We just have to make sure the bathroom door can open. Yeah.
Because, you know, certain people need a clear path for sprinting to the bathroom.
It opens this way. That's right. I think that'll be all right. Right. Now, what about clay? Clay?
What about arc welding and glass blowing?
If we don't have space for a table, the area should be down here near the
Don't say bathroom.
From the water. If we do not have a space for it, we'll move the table in for clay and finger painting.
But the bathroom access, certain
We
people.
do those activities. We can wait and see, though. We may have space here. Let's sketch the table in anyway.
Fine, if you want children tripping over tables on the way to the bathroom and filling my pants, their pants.
Now then, we still have to find a place for the table game.
Blackjack, Texas Hold'em, high gown.
Amazing that in a room this size, we still have a problem finding the right place.
Just invade the first grader.
I know. Let's put it in front of the housekeeping area.
Or garbage pile.
Some of the shelves around to make a divider.
We can have barbed wire.
That way the games can be stored on this side and the children can use the top for storage of housekeeping things.
Kindergarten. Over 90% storage problem solving. And over here, we'll have storage for our storage containers.
Let's put the table out here, see how this works.
Where are you going to put the throw-up sawdust storage? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't you dare put that anywhere near the bathroom! People.
Oh, an easel in the library.
I'm so excited I can scream.
There in front of the car.
Oddly, the audience for this film was folding equipment suppliers. Yo, baby.
We have a few other things, please.
Yeah, you can bring it up anytime. Thank you very much. Woodwork, block, housekeeping,
Of course, LARPing.
table games,
Advanced whining.
clay, water and finger painting,
An area for blaming others.
music and reading. And that leaves a nice, big, open space for the children to move about in.
Whenever we unchain.
Now, let's see how our plan works.
Their plan was a disaster.
Now, let's start by placing the tall cabinets against the wall. Okay.
No! God!
With the plan as a guide, the next step is to rough out each area.
Show us everything.
The block corner is a good one to start with, because active block play requires ample space.
Let's take it down your way so it lines up here.
I'm getting it, Jill. You don't have to. Jill, you don't. Jill, stop that!
Good.
Placing the tall cabinets against the wall affords an unobstructed view of the area.
The filth on the windows gently diffuses the light.
Let's use the lower ones as dividers.
believe this pilot didn't get picked up for a series. Yeah, it's just a dumbed down, faster paced version of the British original anyway.
Using the low cabinets as dividers provides separation without isolation.
Isolation is what the closet is for.
See the children as
Sloppy.
they work and play.
Now then, the chairs have to go out. And I'll move this
Case of wild turkey.
into the corner. Now, what next?
I think we need more storage.
I think we'll use this as a divider and we'll put it over here. Push it.
Push you load.
Further delineation of the area sets limits without imposing them too rigidly, and separates the block play from the mainstream of traffic.
After snack time, it's like the 405 in there.
Oh, here's the block accessories. Oh, good.
That just made my whole year.
Oh, we're going to have a good supply. Oh, it looks like we have another half set. Nice new one, too. Ooh.
Stop that! Oh no!
We'll have to sort out the old ones and pull out those that are damaged, such as this. Should we do that now? No. Let's wait. First, we want to rough out the other area. Okay.
We have the really fun stuff for later.
Go wild.
If we move some of the pieces around, it will give us a better idea as to how housekeeping's going to shape up. Let's move this piece first.
Then move it back.
Use it as a divider between the kitchen and the bedroom. All right? Swing it around.
It's like Dad saying, I've never danced.
Creating two rooms in housekeeping gives a realistic setting to the children's dramatic play.
Death of a sale.
And allows more children to be involved at one time.
Yes. Now, let's get the bedroom things out of here first.
Then figure out what to tell the parents when they ask why there's a fence.
Leave this.
Then, when do I, how does record player?
Need some repair.
Yeah, we really shattered that headboard last night, didn't we?
Well,
Camera's still on, so I guess we better keep going.
largest area. So let's move this out. I think this is our largest one. Let's move this out. Let's put it over here. This will be good. Well, that's
Probably all that lead paint weighing it down.
okay. Yeah. Now then, put the sink on our largest area.
Your ass!
Kitchen equipment is placed to approximate the home setting, with adequate working space for each unit.
Ideally, butted directly against the extremely hot furnace.
Make sure the doors don't interfere. That's fine.
Ooh, good. I was worried that 6 feet of open floor space wasn't enough room for those doors.
All right.
Setting up the world, the emotional one that keeps the safe and sadness of my empty barren reality.
Good. No need to.
I'm starting to worry that this is never going to erupt into an intense bout of foxy.
And as planned, the backs of the cabinets form a wall for the house. And the shelves, a storage space for table games.
Yes, as planned. As if that plan could somehow have gone wrong.
I tried to move the bookcase and it suddenly evaporated into a poisonous mist.
I turned one to form a wall, and the Germans came out of nowhere in a blitzkrieg. No survivors, man! Whoa, where are they going with this? Oh, I see the chairs go on the floor. They are crafty. Professionals.
If the oven and fridge door is still open, I need to know!
Very good. Let's see. Bedroom.
Bedroom suggestion met with icy silence.
I think the refrigerator should be over this way. Line it up with the edge. Mm-hmm. A little more.
Good. Don't forget your place in this operation, dearie.
Okay. All right.
That size should have been played over the titles at the beginning.
on that end. And I'll put the mirror back here so that it can be used for dressing.
Dressing? That implies undressing, right? This thing is starting to make me uneasy.
Why don't we get that screen from over there? Jesus, about good, all right? Yeah. Can you carry? Or
I'll just stand here and plan how to criticize your performance with the other teachers later.
what big pieces do we have in here?
Narrative, direction, joy.
Rocking chair. The ironing board we'll have to put together later on. Okay.
Later on. Oh, I pray we're all dead before that.
That's good. But you can still get the carriage in there. I think so.
Let me just fix it there.
Like so. That was great.
Yeah, spoken with the enthusiasm of a Nazi who's just following orders.
It's beginning to look like home.
I mean, I plan to live here. My husband changed the locks yesterday.
Let's set up the seating area now. Would you put this easel over here to make room for the other one? Okay. All right. I'll go get it.
Yes, this will be a lovely corner in which to crush the children's creative dreams.
Need some help there? Oh, please. Thank you.
A little late, but thanks.
Now, try the door. Make sure the door, there's plenty of room.
Meanwhile, the oven and fridge doors remain totally unchecked since the addition of chairs.
So for children. I think so. I like this one because it has a tray for their newsprint so they can help themselves.
Well, I sob uncontrollably in the coat closet.
People have room to put on a clay and craft table.
It's so hard.
I think so. We can do it now. And if it gets in our way, we can take it out and store the clay in buckets after.
In fact, the more I think about it, all these decisions could easily be undone later if needed. And maybe this really doesn't require the planning level of the Normandy invasion.
This is where we planned our music area. I hadn't noticed this table was.
Just try to come up with a more boring sentence.
Storing a musical instrument.
You know, the cello, the tuba, the drum set.
We planned our library corner.
How many corners can one room have? Did M.C. Escher design this school?
Oh, great. More crap.
These seem to be for housekeeping. Should we move them now? Yes, let's do the table so that we can move out the woodworking bench and bring in the cabinet for the record player and also the reading table.
Or, as a real human might say, let's take the boxes off this table.
Yeah, good laugh. We'll see who's laughing when I break out the piano wire and get medieval on your ass.
It's on the craft table. Cash register.
Ah, that was a fun heist.
Now,
Think this is high enough for me to hang myself?
this will have to move the library unit. All right. Let's close up these shelves.
But how?
Oh! Ow!
All right. Now then.
Placed on top the open shelves, the library unit provides display space for the books
And tattoo magazine.
with storage space beneath for puppets and other supplementary language materials.
So Jeff Dunham's act is based around supplementary language materials?
Well, looks like we have the money this year.
Cut! The cameraman just sneezed. Keep rolling? What?
Good. Glad it isn't bolted down. For this moment, I wish it were on wheels.
Yeah, don't try to be lighthearted. We are setting up a kindergarten room here.
That'll work fine. Let me make sure this door opens.
Oh, God, will it? Oh God.
Now, let's get the library.
Aren't they going to consult the diagram? You don't want to be fetching a library table without serious planning.
What the were you thinking?
I think we should get this way more so that we can have this position there. Good. Well, that seems to be okay.
Okay, I want our library table placement to be the stuff of legend, Fizzy.
All right, let's put the workbench into position. Okay.
It's gonna be a real fun, footloose year for these kids.
Now let's take it out from the wall. We're trying to fill in the walls around it. And also put one in the cubby.
And so it'll solve world hunger.
Fine. That's nice for storing wood. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh, we have to remember to get several pairs of goggles. All right, before we do any woodwork.
Also, remove the safety guards from the radial saw. They restrict a child's imagination.
Hang the toolboard right above the wood.
Whoa, keep it clean, ladies. Hello.
Well, you want to kind of back here? No, that's too high. Bring it down so the children can reach the tools themselves.
And after that bitter episode, the two never spoke to each other again.
With the basic areas set and equipment in place, you are ready to arrange the work and play materials.
I am? Crap, am I supposed to be setting up a room right now?
Blocks are stored according to size and shape, so the children can easily recognize them.
And if this is new information to you, please turn in your teaching certification at the door. Would you stop showing a woman putting away blocks?
Housekeeping materials are displayed in an orderly manner, so that the children will know what is available and learn that there is a proper place for everything.
Like their ideas, feelings, which belong deep inside an orderly box.
Oh, come on. Why did you even cut away?
By the way, did you see a dog carriage around? Yes, there's one in the storage closet.
I also saw a lot of rat skeletons.
Oh, and I'll need your help with putting the ironing board together. I'll be there in a minute. I just have the wedgies left.
Oh, she's already planning how to attack the nerds.
Oh, they sent a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
They? Who's this faceless they sending farm and zoo animals?
The unseen benevolent aliens, they also sent us these instruments.
Things are beginning to look pretty good over here.
Oh yeah, I like what I see.
In every
You mean the music area?
there is the underlying principle that materials be set out to stimulate and challenge the children. And as the teachers finish setting the room, they can feel confident that they have achieved their objective. They have placed woodworking in a protected area, with the tools where the children can reach them.
Tools where the children can reach them.
One corner has plenty of space, away from general room traffic.
Was general room traffic the real brains behind Operation Overlord?
Housekeeping has 2 rooms, which will enable more children to participate in social play.
The most popular time for wedgies.
In the painting area, 4 children can paint at one time. And there are adjacent tables for crafts.
Crafts such as making a butt out of clay or painting a wheel.
And for music. And reading.
And sawing things, evidently.
This is a room for learning,
Learning just how painful a well-done wedgie can be.
with the needs and interests of
Really gets up in there.
the degree to which it does change will be a measure of the children's growth and the room's effectiveness.
And frankly, I'm not optimistic. Those ladies didn't go at this whole project with a lot of confidence, did they? I, the narrator, can only conclude, reluctantly, that these children are doomed to a life of stupidity. Think of this little mournful tune as an ode to many lives wasted. The minds destroyed by this poorly laid out room. Helen K. Tritch, shame on you, eternal shame. Roberta Paley, have you ever set up a room before? I could set up a better learning environment from my easy chair, wearing nothing but boxer shorts and a wife beater. I've done it.
Copyright by Red Tracks. All rights reserved.
he's messing it up more. Okay. So 4 hours, that's not too bad. That's all right. So there's next week's strip. You've seen it. Have a good night.